That's amazing.
The thing is, with like the start time for me is like I get hungry right at 11. So I'm like, I try to prep with
Perfect.
snacks and stuff, and then I already ate everything. So.
I hear that.
Okay. So, do you guys need a recap, or is everybody ready to go?
I think we're good.
You're good. Okay.
I'll figure it out. Yeah, I was telling Dave before everybody else joined it. I got sick, so it's probably not COVID, but it's just a bad cold. So I'm gonna be a little bit slow to respond today. I'll let the rest of you do most of the talking.
We are
Excuse me.
just freshly over a double hit of COVID in this household. So I caught it and gave it to Dave, but this was Dave's first time having it. So
Oh no.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I was not
lingering
happy.
a little bit more for him than it
Yeah.
did for me.
No,
But I hope you're
it's
feeling
rough,
better though.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I'm already feeling better. I hope I can feel better by tomorrow so I don't have to miss any work after my long vacation. That feels weird. Yeah.
Okay. No. All right, so you're currently in the inner sanctum of the ziggurat. You had gone up a floor, encountered a room full of animated swords, defending the treasure that was within. You've dispatched that successfully, and then I think, yes, based on the smears in the ground. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds. You dispatched the dwarven chainmail, or the dwarven animated armor that was guarding this area here. So you do see that there is a tapestry to the south of your position.
Are we in Gardong Marhold?
I set it on fire.
Burn that shit down.
I remember there were suits of armor over, where's my ping thing? Here, right?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, when did I turn purple? That's fun.
Ooh. Well, I did notice that your icon, at least in my screen, shows as purple, so maybe that's what that means.
Oh, I
I
did
don't know if...
change. I don't remember how I did that. I was tinkering around in settings last time we played.
Oh, okay.
But yes, purple.
That makes it easy
Like a
actually to
rave.
understand which one you... Oompa, 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 oompa.
Yeah, oons, oons, oons.
We were all playing with the dice colors.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we had pretty cool dice.
Mine are very fiery, so.
That's true.
Yeah. 71. What do I get, Dave?
A brand new car.
Yay!
I always wanted to say that. Okay. So that being said, you 1 second. I think you guys said yes. You encountered the
Ah, see, you did it too.
What was it? There, I think there's just weird. Yes, I think you guys they must have been really close to one another, but there were like 4 suits of animated armor. Oh,
Yes,
looks
I
like
do remember
Kevin's
that.
figured out his.
He's gonna blow us all
Yeah,
up.
no, we fought those armors.
That's right, yeah.
And I am at 13 hit points right now.
Ooh,
Oh no.
that's not good.
Weren't we gonna do like
So-
a rest or something? I should have watched the video, but I was busy cooking.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Abilities.
I also,
Okay.
I'm not that hurt, but I think I have 9 wounds.
I have 13 wounds, so
I think we all kind of took a little bit of a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was the swords, and then also the chest that just like
Yes.
devoured us, and then we fought these armors, and so we're pretty banged up. I do have enough key point. I can heal myself a decent amount, and then do I can handle a short rest. But it looks like all of us are wounded at least a little bit. So, what do you guys want to do?
Does this feel like a safe area? Is that a door ahead of you?
I think it's a curtain
South? Okay.
down here, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm locked. Never mind.
Oh
Oh, sorry
no.
about that. There we go.
Let me
There.
free.
You're unlocked.
I mean, a long rest may be beneficial, so I can
Yeah.
recoup my spell slot.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's what we were planning
Mhm.
on doing, was doing a long rest when we came back. That's why I'm like, I can't remember.
And then I would say long rest, uh, long rest over here, because there's an actual. Oh no, the door is disabled, but it's a slightly bigger room that we can uh handle, or we can go back downstairs.
I think this room to the left is fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
All the blood.
With all the blood. Yeah.
I can see
Well,
like
they're
going through the
shards
curtain.
of animate swords, is what they are.
Exactly. Yep,
Oh, right.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's the telltale sign of a battle within Fanny's grounds.
Mhm.
I appreciate it. All right, so what's the consensus? Is a long rest, short rest?
Long rest.
Long rest, okay.
But we need you
right.
to take care of the wounds. Or no, wait, we can do that, right?
Oh.
Yes, I can do that.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the wounds. It's
I
just
can
the
delete
other
the wounds.
abilities and stuff.
Yeah, the other things we need your help with.
Once you successfully rest.
That's true.
You are the accountant and the banker.
Okay, so do you guys want to take shifts or?
Yeah.
Now we're all just gonna sleep.
This feels very
It's
safe
always an
in
option.
here.
Always an option. All right, I think. Let me. When I roll it, what is it? When I roll it here,
It's
that's not
invisible.
visible to you guys. Okay. Okay, and then.
It's funny. We see the shadows of the dice rolling, but we don't even see an entry. Like it doesn't even add a log that says you rolled something. If we didn't see the shadow, we wouldn't notice.
All right, everyone. Nestles
Initiative.
down to bed, except for the person decides to stay up to watch the party.
I'll go
And-
first.
Okay. Tuki waits around and then is awakened
Uh-oh.
by the next person that's
Oh.
supposed to take a shift.
No,
I was like, I chose poorly.
I'll do shift too.
Okay. Hurricane wakes up, but kind of like jostles Suni because he's got a better like
Tuki.
internal. Sorry, what did I say?
Suni.
Suni.
That's Saturdays.
Tuki.
Sorry. I
Ah,
shouldn't
all
have done this to you. It's my fault.
good. Hurricane's internal clock, being a monk, is just impeccable. He instantly knows when to wake up. He's kind of essentially refreshed. Where some people wake up and they're like, "Ugh, why did I take that nap?" Ugh.
That's me.
Yeah, me too. All right. So, Hurricane, your watch goes by peacefully and uneventful as you get to rest the next party member for the next phase of the rest.
I can do that one.
Okay. And then finally, Winter, your watch expires uneventfully. You all take a long, successful rest. Let's
Nice.
rest everybody up. How the hell do we do this again?
You have a button somewhere that we can't see.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually have to dig into your character sheet and then look at your
Yes.
portraits, and then I can rest you up. Which again, it's a bit
So weird. Like, why wouldn't there be a button at the party level that you could just be like, everybody did this?
You know, Isaac, there probably is. I just haven't looked it up yet.
Okay.
But like, I just know there is a long rest option here somewhere, and
You've
that's
got
just like the
one.
first muscle memory kind of goes back to it. So that should be everybody. It's everyone's abilities, everyone's spells should be back up to snuff. Fully invigorated by your long rest. With that being said, what would you folks like to do now?
Run away.
Run away.
So we could just explore, go back to the room we came
let's
in.
go. Let's go check out that curtain to the south in the other room. Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like the next place to go.
Okay. So what's your marching order going to be?
Oh no,
It's always a good idea to know.
I'll do it.
Who's going first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick the curtain open.
Kick the curtain down.
Get it.
It's locked. Okay.
I know.
So
within this room, you can see that there's holy writing all over the walls, suggesting the room was meant for prayers and meditation.
Oh.
Ancient acid burns cover.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Ancient acid burns cover the walls and floor. A large, thick burned rug depicts the greatness and benevolence of the ancient dwarven god K. Najay, and it ties the room together.
Okay.
So would you
Not
like
much
to?
in here.
You're gonna go inside?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely, he says.
Absolutely.
Why not?
So
acid burns.
You could use some thoughts and prayers in here.
So as soon as you step into the room, Hurricane, you noticed movement from underneath you as the rug comes to life and tries to envelop you.
Again?
Oh, okay.
So, it's going to grapple you. 1 second here.
No.
It's true. No, it's true.
Oh my god, you can go third person in the map.
Yes, yeah, you can. Yeah, it's awful though. I think there's some people out there that have developed like
third person would look a
stuff,
lot.
So.
Yeah, third person would look a lot better if it actually drew the walls.
Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't, which is
I know.
unfortunate. So what I need you to do is make a grappling check. As this rug comes up from underneath you to try to grapple you.
Is a grapple check just a strength check or a saving throw or what?
It's just 1 second. I think it's just strength. Let me just double check. Where is my thing? It's right there. Grapple. So it's a athletics or dexterity. Athletics or acrobatics. So basically it's just a contested check, basically.
But I have the choice, and I can use acrobatics, which is good, because my athletics is not good. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, just 1 second. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it successfully grabs a hold of you and it begins to smother you.
Oh, no.
So with that being said,
Smother?
Let's smother you, yes. So you are currently restrained and blinded.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Stopped me before.
yeah.
That's true.
And at the beginning of each one of your turns, you take a certain amount of like crushing damage as it tries to crush you from within its being. Okay, so everybody roll initiative.
Some gets a sparkly dice.
That was Dookie. That just like flew across.
Melvin,
the
what did you
rolling
do?
board. Oh dear.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
we had
armor
that
is still
issue.
making you roll at disadvantage.
Oh, are you still rolling at disadvantage?
Yeah, I forgot to add my advantage to my initiative roll. It's fine.
But mage armor shouldn't be doing that to you. Like,
I think
you
it's
need to
just.
fix that.
I think we were just fuck it. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can always just like roll and we can adjust it. So, so what did it roll?
I
Okay,
think
Yeah,
the
his
first
actual-
one's
first
probably
roll
his
is
actual
15.
15 is
Yeah.
fine anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
His actual roll is 17 though, so you could increase it by 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, that doesn't make it like a difference. She'd still be the same position. So, Winter, you're up first, and then it's to Tuki next.
Okay.
You see that your friend is being
Hugged by a rug.
Yes. unwanted affection is being brought upon poor Hurricane.
He does not
As this
consent.
lonely
Said
rug.
that.
Well, I am going to.
You don't know I'm not into this.
That's
Oh, okay,
true.
you're right.
That's true.
I take that
We
back. I'm
shouldn't
sorry. I
assume.
shouldn't speak for you.
Let me go. I'm gonna go like here.
Please tell me somebody's listening to the background music.
Oh, I'm not. Sorry.
Because literally they're doing the background music and all you hear is
Oh, it's
Yeah.
appropriate. Okay. I'm gonna come in here nice and close, which is not normally what I do. I'm gonna do it anyway. And I'm going to. Can I unarmed strike the rug?
Sure you can.
Is that stupid to do?
Well, it's not
Like-
stupid. It's probably not as efficient as say like taking a stab at it or trying
No,
to
I
bludgeon
just
it.
don't. I don't
Oh,
want to hit
vicious
my
mockery
friend.
the rug. Vicious mockery the rug.
I didn't. I'm not
Your
sure that
mother
would.
wants a toilet paper roll.
I'm not sure that would work. That's the only problem. I don't know if I mean, I know we don't really do like friendly fire in this,
Okay.
but I mean, if I were to try and hit it with my sword,
In
like
order for the rug to envelop me the way it has to be bigger than me. You can
Yeah.
probably
It's a large
find a
creature.
portion of the rug that is clearly doesn't contain hurricane.
that's
and
what I was
attack that. It's,
thinking about trying to do, but like I don't know, I didn't want to hurt you. You just healed yourself. All right, let me try it with a.
No, that's what I'm here to do. It's like I take the hits. Do your thing.
I'm gonna do it with a. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see what I have over here, because I'm my spells are in one spot and my actions are in another. So just one second. I'm gonna do. All right, no, it's not here. So I'm going to do a longsword attack, which is I've got a +3 in it, so we will just do this the long way. So that's a 20 to hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yep,
assume
that
that's
is.
gonna hit,
Yep, it is.
and it is a 1d10. So this guy. Four damages to the rug, please.
No strength bonus or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Who took the magic sword, by the way, last session? Anybody?
Let me check my inventory.
Maybe I've just given away something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I see a longsword +1 in our party inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think
It
anybody
doesn't say
took
everything
it.
should be identified. I just wasn't sure if somebody actually picked it up and claimed it as theirs. We should probably, like, if you guys are going to
We should
teams or
probably
something.
designate who's carrying it, but yeah,
Right.
I think Winter might be the only person, or I guess Winter or Tukey can use it as a weapon. I definitely don't have. I mean, I might be trained in swords, but that doesn't benefit my. I can't use a lot of my abilities if I equip a weapon, so
Right. Yeah.
I don't have any use for it.
So that's a party decision you guys want to make, or figure
But
it out later.
yeah, who's carrying the sword?
Who did you say could? Myself and is it
Tukey
Tukey?
and Winter can do
Tukey.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tukey, is that I have a sword. Is that something you
Well,
would like
also,
to
what kind of sword is it?
the one that
Is it
I
a long
have?
sword or a short sword? No, the one we found.
The
No,
magic
it would be a
one.
longsword.
Okay, so a longsword is not a finesse weapon. Tukey might not want it.
Yep.
I think Winter's
Okay.
the best person to have it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, okay. I can take that. If you're sure. I can
All right.
sure.
So I wonder, can I give that to you? Let's see if we can do this. No.
I'll put it in my I don't know if I can do that. But that is it for me, so I can.
There you go. You should have it in your
Oh,
inventory inside Fantasy
thank
Grounds
you.
now.
I was just gonna try and figure that out, so
It's
appreciate it.
easy for me to drag and drop, and I think it's gone from your inventory because of that. So
nice. Oh yeah, longsword +1. Cool.
Yep.
It does 1d8 +1. Is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably one-handed.
Plus one to hit, +1 to damage. I believe is the way it works.
And do you think that would be the same? Like I know my other one does the same. Well, not. It doesn't have the +1, obviously, but I can one-hand it or two-hand it. Would the +1 apply to the two-hand as well?
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
So, how did you use the weapon? Is the question. Did you use it with one hand or two hands when you struck the rug?
I had intended to use it with two hands when I struck the rug.
Okay.
I always forget to say that in
All
my
right, so
mind.
let's just put so you did 5 points of damage.
4.
Right, but +1 is 5.
Oh, if we're
it's
gonna
attack
say
damage and for its attacks and for damage.
Okay.
Is my point.
Yeah, if we're gonna
Excuse me.
say that I used it this time, then yes, it would be 5.
Okay. All right. So, you stab at the rug. The rug. 1 second.
Stabs me back.
Yes. Okay. Takes the damage. But then all of a sudden you hear Hurricane cry out within as half of the damage goes to him as well. Hurricane, you need to take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Can I relay that to the party, please?
Well,
or I don't know.
the party would hear him
They might
cry
know.
out. He's like,
Okay.
ow. or whatever Hurricane would say. Not to speak on your behalf.
Keep going.
He likes it.
And then that is it for me, but okay,
Should
there
get
we
there
go.
now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
haven't
I've
put it up.
clicked it and it's not doing anything.
Tukey's
Okay.
now, and then it is Hurricane's turn next.
Okay. What actions do I have available while I'm restrained?
Oh, sorry, it's Tukey first, and then you.
Okay.
Well, now I don't know what to do because I don't want to hurt him. And all I have is hurty things.
But keep in mind, you guys can always do like subdual damage. So even if you do like end up knocking out Hurricane for some reason, he wouldn't be. You're not using deadly damage. You'd be like using the flat side of your sword, that kind of thing. So
I wish I was stronger. My strength is +0. That's not good.
Stronger than me.
That being said, Tukey, if you want, you can always help Hurricane during his turn to like unrestrain himself.
I do want to do that.
Okay.
So I'll come in here. What I wanted to do was try to grab like the edge of the rug to try and unfurl him, but I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, you can make it's basically the same thing as he did. You're just trying to help free him basically from a grapple. So you can either do it or you can help him do it. It's your choice. If you help him, he's I don't know. I guess 1 second. Let's take a look at your character sheet. I'm assuming he's somewhat strong, but I don't know. Oh no, he's not strong. He's not strong at all.
Strength is my weakest stat. I put it all in dexterity and wisdom because that's what I need as a monk.
Now that being said, he can always use acrobatics to get out of that, kind of like worm his way out. So
I would like to try to free him.
Okay, so you're gonna take your own turn to try to free him.
Yes.
Okay, so you can make a acrobatics or a athletics check.
Okay.
And basically, we're gonna have like a one-off. So you roll first, and then I'll roll.
An acrobatics or athletics?
Yes.
Okay, acrobatics
Your
is
choice.
dex, so I'm gonna throw that one. Oh no!
that happens.
I
1
tried.
second. Yeah,
No.
unfortunately, the rug kind of like jerks its corner away from you as you try to like grab out and trying to wrench your friend free.
Oh man. Okay, then that's my turn because I don't want to hurt him.
Okay, that's fair. Is there anything else you want to do like bonus wise, or you're just gonna go to your next?
Can I bonus action try again?
No, unfortunately, that's your full action. But you mean you might have some sort of other bonus action or reaction that I don't know about?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. So. Oh yeah, sure. It's kind of hard to hide from that creature, especially in this room. But you could try it.
Yeah. I'll yell at it and thieves
hide?
can't. No, I'm gonna yell at it and thieves can't. Be like,
Do you wanna
let him
make
go, you bastard.
Make an intimidation check.
Ooh, okay. I excel in intimidation. I'm a scary burb.
Ooh.
Yeah, scary burb.
You do notice that the rug actually kind of reacts. It doesn't understand you because it's not an intelligent creature per se, but the sheer ferocity of your
Squawks?
your yop exactly kind of like gives it physical, gives it a physical reaction that it wants to kind of slightly, but not really fully withdraw.
Gave it the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, exactly.
It's scared of
like,
birds.
Oh, shit. That thing's gonna pull me apart. Okay, so
my turn.
before you start your turn, we need to do a roll. Just 1 second.
A roll. A rigmarole. A cinnamon roll.
Roll.
There we go.
Yeah, that.
Ouch. Does 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it squeezes you before you start your turn.
Got both of us?
Say again?
It's got both. Oh, that was for me. Okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
for you. Yep. just for you.
How many points?
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12. Okay, so that brings me up to 14 wounds. Okay, so what are the actions I can take while I'm in this condition?
Before
So
you
you are both.
before you start, can I give you a bardic inspiration as the bonus action outside of my turn, or do I have to do that in my
You
turn?
have to do it
On your turn, you
but
would have had to use your bonus action.
Never mind.
Yeah.
JK.
Okay.
I don't know. Bonus action.
just remember to give those out. Okay. Where was I here? So you are restrained and blinded, and you can't breathe. So just one second. Let me tell you what you can do. We're restrained. Can I even search this? Restrained. There we go. So your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. And what else do we say? You were blinded. Blinded.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage attacks on your attack rolls, and attack rolls have advantage on you, and you automatically fail any check that requires sight. So, essentially, restrained is almost the same thing as blinded, but just with your eyesight versus speed. Understood?
Yeah. So, what can I do to try to escape? Do I just have to like attack it from inside here? There's not like a break the grapple action that I can take.
Yeah, you can try to break it. You could try to break its grapple if you want. You can try to attack from within. You just can't move anywhere.
Right.
It doesn't say you can't attack, and your attacks would be disadvantage, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, but I do get a lot of attacks. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna pummel it from the inside.
Okay. Just keep in mind you've got disadvantage on those.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll
perfect.
try. Okay, so let's see. Let's target rug, and then disadvantage unarmed strike.
Nope.
Yeah. Probably miss.
Yep.
It says miss. Okay. Oh. Sorry, that's not a thing because I didn't do disadvantage.
That's okay.
The second one. There we go. Does the 14 hit?
Yep. Yeah, it hits.
Awesome.
Work.
Perfect.
Okay. Does the restraint status prevent me from using flurry of blows?
It doesn't say that directly. Now it might be like a special lookup type thing, but it's like, let me see. Restraint using. Well, I wouldn't think so though. Flurry blows.
I'm basically the kung fu master trapped in the coffin trying to punch my way out of the wooden wall. Right?
Exactly. Was it like the 1 inch punch?
Yeah.
See here. No, I would say it's fine. It's more about your ability to again move away versus actually attacking, because it doesn't say so otherwise.
Then I'm doing 2 more attacks, all at disadvantage. That's a miss. Okay. I have to select disadvantage each time. Okay. And 11 is a miss. Okay. Well, I got 1 hit in. That's not bad for being at disadvantage.
No, it's not bad at all.
Not at all.
And that's the end of my turn.
So you can hear this like mumbling and gasping, but it's also this really unnerving view of what you suspect a pregnant mother's womb would look like from the outside, and the little baby on the inside kind of stretching. So you just see these little bumps growing here and there as you see Hurricane trying to punch his way free of this entrapment.
Oh,
Melvin, you're up next, and then it is the rug.
More like an alligator inside a giant snake.
Sure, there you go.
Can he just do like a magic missile without hurting Hurricane?
You can try.
Sure, that's good enough for me. I'll just do a level 1 magic missile.
Okay.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, so, this rug takes 4, and Hurricane takes an additional 4 points from the magic missiles, the incoming magic missiles.
Okay.
Okay. That's my turn.
That's your turn? Okay. All right. So, 1 second.
No, not the rug.
The rug of smut.
We're both yellow.
Yep, that's true. You guys,
That's
I think
not
you're about the same amount.
You're not supposed to twinsies with the rug.
Don't look at the rug.
Hey, at least when I attack it, it doesn't also hurt me. So
That's a good point.
You should be the only one attacking it.
yeah, except that it's doing 12 points of damage every time my turn comes around.
All right. So, let's see what this does. All right. Winter, it reaches out to you and tries to engulf it along with Hurricane. I need
Yeah.
a grappling check.
Double.
What I get for coming in close, a grappling check. Okay. I'm really trying to use this a little bit more.
So again, it's
Grappling.
acrobatics or it's athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics or athletics? Let's go acrobatics. Oh, that was a slow roll.
Blow your roll.
I don't know. That's weird. I'm gonna just do it again. I didn't see what it was, and it just it rolled right off the thingy, which was wild. How's a 13 looking?
Actually, I misread that. It doesn't actually envelop you, but it does whip out and try to attack you.
No.
1 second. No, it misses. So, it's a bit weird to say it. Oh, I guess because you can have like 2 small creatures. Anyway, it's fine. That's its turn.
Well, the rug made a huge mistake not taking the 3 small creatures out of a party of 4.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the actual thing. It says 1 medium or smaller creature. So it's like, okay. And then it says it can't smother another target. So it's like, oh, okay. That's fine.
That's all right.
So, Winter, you're next, and then Tuki.
All right. Well,
Maybe we can work together to pull him free.
that's what I'm.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy to do that. I don't know how we need to.
Do I help
To
action
get
her and then that's my turn?
Yeah, essentially. So, Winter, you can either wait for, in this case, you can wait for her to assist you.
I'll hold
Wait,
my
what's your
action.
Sure.
No, what's your strength?
Probably 1.
Her strength is I think it's like a 10. You don't
It's
think you get a
not great.
bonus.
Hang on.
Mine's
It is
also
a 10. We're
Okay,
going to
mine's
do
also-
great.
okay, never mind.
However, what I think I probably should do on my turn is give out some bardic inspiration, maybe to Tuki.
Yeah.
Oh, that might help us.
Inspiration.
With our
That gives
strength
me advantage on
combined,
the
your
next
strength
roll,
is
right?
20.
Ooh,
Makes sense.
I'm not
I
sure,
like
but
it.
I think
I-
Melvin
can
might
you
be the
imagine? I'd
strongest
be
of
a
all of
buff
you.
chicken.
Just
Oh my god.
super buff. I love it.
There's
That's all
not
dark
one
meat.
of you guys that has any a strength really. I mean, that being said, I mean really Tuki and Winter, you're technically speaking, I think you're average strength.
I don't think any of us have strength.
No,
We're
you don't have
average.
anything great, but I mean, you don't have a minus. Like the other 2 characters have a minus.
Oh,
Yeah. So Melvin's got an 8, as does Hurricane. So,
got it.
but they're
Hurricane
wily.
has an 8. Okay.
There's 3.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm thinking of when you took that potion of the hill giant or whatever
Oh,
it
wait,
was.
I think we have one of those.
Oh, we
We
do.
do.
Oh,
We
potion
do.
strength.
We do.
Am I carrying it though?
That's a good
You
question.
shove it
Who
in
was
the
carrying
rug.
it?
Oh,
You
how
just
do I
put your
dump it
arm
in the
out the
rug?
end,
I just
You
dumped
just
it
put
in the rug.
straight down the end of the rug that's open.
Unfortunately, he's again. Keep in mind that he's now suffocating, so there's no
Oh.
opening. There's no
Damn it.
orifice free for him to take it in.
Can we cut a
I can
hole
I
in
can
the
move
rug?
to attack, but I can't like breathe. But yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's
Like a
do that.
Ziploc
I will
baggie.
give Tuki a bardic inspiration, and then I will hold my action for Tuki's turn.
To assist her. Help
Yeah,
her out. Perfect.
I'll help her maybe. I mean, odds the difference, but then
That's your turn.
Okay, every
that's
little
my
bit
turn.
helps.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Tuki, it's your turn.
Okay,
What would you like to
so
do?
I have a double advantage.
No.
Super advantage.
it.
Roll 6
I'm-
You have
dice. Do
single
it.
advantage. But you do have like her bardic inspiration, which gives you like numbers, right? Like it's a roll.
Yes, I always forget. Hang on. Hold. That is a plus.
Yeah, the bardic inspiration is a bit different than like regular inspiration. Just as a reminder.
So it's 1d8 to an ability check, attack roll, or savings throw.
Yeah, which is huge.
Yeah.
Potentially, you know.
Okay, so I'm doing.
Does it say when you roll it, babe? When do you roll it? Is it before or after you make the initial check? Like, how does that work?
It just says here, this can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay, so you've got to make the roll
She's got to roll,
and then decide whether or not
decide
to
if
use
she
it.
wants to
Okay.
do it before you say whether she was successful.
You got that, Ashley? Eh?
If I want to add the D8.
Yeah, it's so like you make the roll first, and before I tell you the outcome, you have to choose to whether you want to use that inspiration dice, roll it, and then add the two together, and then I tell you the outcome. In case you weren't aware, I just
Got it.
wanted to
Okay,
make sure
okay.
you weren't.
So I get advantage on my acrobatics roll to try and pull the rug, and after I roll, before you say anything, I can decide to add the D8 if I feel it's too low.
Right.
get
Yeah.
that right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. You
Okay,
got it.
cool.
Couple moving parts in there, so it's understandably.
Wait. 1 second. Vantage. Acrobatics.
Ooh, there we go.
I think a 22 is good. I'm going to hold on to my bardic inspiration.
Okay, let me do
Well
the
done.
roll rug, because it's a contested thing, right?
Oh. Come on, you bastard.
Oh, 21. I'm not sure if you guys see that or
close.
not. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Aw.
So
Can you
as
imagine?
strong as you might try, or as strong as the rug tries to kind of
What?
keep its victim in there, both Tuki and Winter successfully muckle onto the rug and pull it free, and you can hear this like just this pop of air as air is reintroduced into the area where the rug is, and Hurricane you can see his face, and all of a sudden he's like he's gasps, takes a lungful of
Yay!
air. So Hurricane is now free.
I think
Yay.
that's my
Well done.
turn.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do
And-
anything else.
And Hurricane, you're next, and then Melvin. So that's actually good timing.
Okay,
Well done.
dokie.
Okay.
Okay, now punch the
Now
crap out of
I'm-
it. Get
I
out.
know. Now I'm probably prone, but that's not going to stop me because
No, it doesn't say anything
actually, I
about being
could-
prone.
Oh,
oh,
Yeah,
it was
it's
just
Lock
like
him
coiled
up.
up around me.
yeah, exactly. Like it doesn't say about knocking you prone or anything like that. It just says you're grappled and restrained. It doesn't say it knocks you
wow.
prone, so I'm assuming it doesn't.
That is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Do we
All right.
imagine then that it had smothered him while standing up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just
Was
like
this
mummified me, and I was just standing there like a
A vertical
Exactly.
fight?
It's just like kind of like a Venus
like a
flytrap.
spider
Just like,
cocoon.
whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Just
even
from
better.
Okay.
laying down flat, and it just whoop like a
Okay.
tulip or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's beat this tulip's ass. Okay. Where's my actions? Here we go. I'm still targeting. So where I don't have disadvantage now. And let's go. Hit. Damage.
Ooh.
Take that. Second attack. Hit. Okay. Still pretty good.
Still
Flurry
good.
of blows.
Literally just stomping on it now.
Yeah.
Like Winter and I
Wiping
are
your
just
feet
holding
on
each
it.
corner down while he just punches the
Hit.
crap out of it.
Oh my
There
god.
we go.
Okay. And then one more. Whoa. Why did that happen?
I don't know.
2 more.
Well, you know why? Because it's now it's dying. It's technically speaking, it's prone, so you would get
Oh.
advantage on it.
Oh, okay.
So
I
that's not wrong.
guess that last one was unnecessary. Okay, got it.
Would kick the rug when it's down.
Overkill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
It really did tie the room together.
Tied me up.
Now I set it on fire.
All right. Initiative and clear. And leap from tracker. Non-friendlies. There we go. We're set up for the next combat. Well done.
Nice work, guys.
So underneath the rug, as you see it like kind of like flail to the ground, kind of torn and ripped, and it looks like a black blob. Interesting.
It looked like a hole in the floor now.
Yeah, exactly.
I jump in.
That's it's torn. It's all frayed. It's like,
Whee!
do you remember Rug World?
Yes.
Who can forget?
Oh no, trauma. So from underneath, once you stomp on it, you can actually hear the jingling of coins.
Oh, plot
Let's
twist.
pick it up and shake it out.
So you pick it up, and underneath you find that there's treasure.
Ooh.
Just one
Sparkly's
second, I
added to
will-
the list.
Yes, added to the list. So you find 5 gold pieces, 13 silver pieces, 134 copper pieces,
Oh no.
1 battered gold plate,
Oh.
worth about 5 gold pieces, and a tiara worth about 9 gold pieces.
So
So
he's,
the
he's gonna
tiara
take the
actually-
tiara. Oh yes, sorry. Continue. I
That's
do
okay.
not interrupt you.
It's all good. The tiara is a filthy silver tiara with a sleeping unicorn motif.
Beautiful.
I'm
Chucky,
gonna-
it's gonna look so nice on you.
Oh, that's funny because I was gonna pick it up and try to brush it off and then put it on your head.
Oh.
This is gonna be my badge
we
of
can
office when I get
share
elected.
But I have the earring. Now you have the tiara. We match.
I was gonna say, I just realized as I opened up the inventory, it's like this unicorn shaped earring. I forget where you guys got that, but
Oh.
That's
I don't
funny.
remember, but we still have it.
Do they go
Yeah.
together maybe and make a magic power? Are we going to the unicorn world next, David?
Dave, I want to go to the unicorn world.
Is it in this hole?
We just
Well, it is
climb
now.
right down in.
roll
It's
for
fine.
initiative. No,
Oh my god.
that's true. But they
I have
don't know.
pictures
They
of what
haven't-
that
they
world
haven't
looks
done it.
like. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Amazing.
I just can imagine that the AI generated like horror show that would generate.
Oh, I'm sure it could.
I shared
Okay.
some of these in the other group, but they were butts about it.
Butts about it.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate it, so I had to stop sharing.
This would make a really pretty painting.
Trippy.
Right?
Like one of those like paint by number things.
Oh,
So
Yep.
all of us can do it, not just super talented folk. That is so pretty.
thank you, Isaac, for teaching me how to work with this stuff. Because I was super frustrated before not figuring out how to do it, and now I'm just like, oh my god.
Are you still making more? I saw you stop posting, but that's because they were being.
I
they
felt
were
bad.
making
I
fun
was
of you.
spamming you like every day.
I haven't made any in
Oh.
a little while.
I've been kind of sucked into playing some games and stuff, so been obsessed with Pokemon the last week.
You just had friends report in that they got COVID. Not from us, because we haven't. No one's seen us for like 2 weeks. So
We've been hermits, just our usual. But
I like being a hermit.
me too.
yeah, I don't mind it.
It really is one of those things that, like, I know we're not supposed to say this, but like, living your best life when you don't have to leave the house and you don't have to see other people because you're not allowed to, but you don't want to, and you just get to stay inside and play board games and D&D and video games, and you don't even have to go to work because they don't have a laptop for you yet. Oh, best 3 weeks of my life, getting paid to do nothing.
I had like 2 months of that. And
I suppose you can't work from home, eh?
No. I was in a catering company before COVID hit, so there's no way I could work from home.
Can you come pick up the food here?
Well, they had us continue doing like our online trainings and stuff, so they were paying us to sit at home to do like an hour and a half of online trainings once a week. So I didn't complain, and I was playing Animal Crossing like 10 hours a day at that time. So I was totally fine with it. But then the company basically was like, oh, we can't continue paying you. Like, we don't know when we're going to have you come back. But don't worry, when we do have you come back, like, you're going to be the first people we call. And sure as shit, that never happened. So I got very lucky that Kevin found a position at the company I work at now. And then he asked them if they were still hiring and if they would be willing to hire me. And thankfully they did. So
nice.
And it's been 4 years now. So
wow. Time flies, eh?
it really does.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are you guys have completed this dungeon.
Oh, sick.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
go hand out our copper to all the people.
I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah, I remembered that.
Redistribute the wealth to the peasants.
We're gonna be
so
looking for everybody.
gracious.
You know those folk heroes they sing songs of? That's gonna be us.
Oh, shit, yes.
Luckily enough, you have a bard with you, so they can.
I can sing this
that.
song.
You can sing about us.
Oh my god.
We need to ask ChatGPT to write us an epic poem of our journey.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
All right. Let me see.
I'll
So,
leave
with
that
that
up
being
to you
said,
guys. I can't get ChatGPT to say what I wanted to say when I ask it things.
that's
When I
because you're on a list.
I have used ChatGPT. I'm not supposed to use it for work, but I've used it for like etc. things at work. So like, I don't know, we have this stupid recognition committee thing, and I like nominated somebody, and I wrote it with the help of ChatGPT and made that
I've done
person
that too.
cry at
Like
work.
when you
I was
nominate
like,
people. Yeah.
you're so
I'm not
welcome.
supposed to use it for work either, but I use it to write my annual self-review. I'm like, ChatGPT, tell me how awesome I am. I'm going to tell my boss the same thing.
I like
That's the
that. I'm
way to
gonna
do
use
it,
that
my
next
friend.
time.
Like, what can I improve on? Nothing. Okay, ChatGPT, help me. What can I improve on?
You're good to go. All right.
Sometimes I'm just too efficient at my work. I think I could really like take a step back and maybe not be so efficient. Amazing.
Just waiting for Fantasy Grounds to catch up with us. All right. Public shared. So you guys are done in there. I'm assuming you're going to return?
Yes, we have to hand out the copper.
Okay. The important stuff. So, with that being said, you now know. I'm pretty shit. I'm not sure. Did you guys found maps and stuff inside there? Did you not? I'm pretty sure you did.
Yes.
Question mark?
I have some notes about maps and a password for another location. I don't remember.
Perfect.
Yeah,
So you guys all see the current layout of the valley, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you mark your new area on the map for the Star Elf Barrows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which you should see now on the map.
Yeah.
Right there.
Cool.
Well, I assume you're heading back to Tilmar's Crossing. And we
Forth
said
we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ish. We said it was like what is it, like a day's travel or something like that, I think.
It was longer than one day, but yeah, it was
Like a day and a half or something like that, right?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So
This is gonna get
Um,
Hurricane nominated, and he's gonna win that committee or whatever chancellor's spot. What was it?
no, you're right.
Council member, town council.
Yeah, exactly. Along with all the other, contributing factors and such.
Yeah.
So, Winter, roll a d4 for me. Tell me the outcome.
Oh, I see what I've done. Yep. D4. I can put it over here. It's a 1.
The one? Okay, it's daytime.
Yay.
Okay. That was weird. Okay. So, Hurricane, roll a d20 for me.
D20.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So between point A and point B, point A being Gardong Marhold and Homer's Crossing, you see sticking out of the muck something that you hadn't noticed before is there's actually some ruins jutting out from the soil.
More things are being exposed by the melting, huh?
Exactly. Okay. Bear with me.
Let's investigate.
I was hoping you were going to say that. So you're investigating, I assume, or is it just Hurricane going in alone?
I'll follow him.
Okay, perfect. Oh, sorry.
We're near that river between Gardong and Tomar.
Yeah, roughly thereabouts. So it's closer to the
Okay.
moving water, which is why the sediment and the, you know what I mean, like the erosion basically kind of like tore away where it was normally. Excuse me. So it appears to be, it looks to be an old inn as you approach it. There doesn't seem to be anything movement within, but you feel free to investigate further if you wish.
Are there any windows?
Not that you can see. It's oddly, it's kind of like 3/4 of the building is actually like somewhat embedded in the earth still. There's enough of an opening that you can actually see where the door was, but it's kind of like at an odd angle almost. It's like a slight tilt into the earth, if you will. Is that Hurricane doing an investigation check?
Yeah, what? You told me to investigate.
Perfect. Okay.
Ooh. Me too. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I did horrible.
Perfect. No, didn't do horrible. It's fine. So within, seems like most of the items have been soiled or just broken down from being buried from within. But you do see a small cache, a small box. And I say small. It's rectangular in shape. It's about 2 feet, 2 feet long, but maybe 6 inches wide and 6 inches deep.
Okay, let's open it.
Okay. So within, it's trapped. No, not really. Within, you find there is. 1 second. Let me find out exactly how much. Get out of there. I said Roll. Why aren't you rolling? Thank you. 4 arrows are within. These seem to be finely crafted arrows, but again, of a time that is not familiar to anyone, unless you'd like to make a history check.
Nope. Seems like something Winter would know about. The only person who didn't roll.
I
Melvin is
can't.
proficient in history.
He is, but he's not super familiar with this area of the realms. So you're not familiar as to what the make and model of it, other than to say, 1 second. It looks to be like elven arrows, elvish of a sort. But beyond that, you're not sure.
No elves.
So, 1 second here. Are you going to take the arrows? Are you going to leave them behind? Or?
Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take them.
So put down
Nice
4
one.
arrows inside your inventory.
Okay.
Just to
I mean,
put a marker in there saying the runes of Ol or something like that.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a bow though. I mean, I'm taking them, and I think either Tuki or Winter have bows, right?
I don't think I. Listen, I never know. I don't think I do, though. I have a crossbow,
Nope.
I have a
Okay.
short bow.
but that
There
doesn't.
you go. Do you have a short bow?
Yeah.
You can use these.
Yeah.
So I'll just give them to Tuki. So
Okay.
Dave, tell Tuki what to note in the inventory.
Okay, just put down that there's 4 elven arrows. You can put down that they're duolidarian arrows.
But bless you. How do you spell that?
So you spell it. It's DULADAR.
Hold on.
I-N.
Sorry, I wasn't writing.
That's okay.
DULA.
DAR.
Oh, DULADUR.
IN.
IN. Arrow.
Duolidarian.
Duolidarian arrows. And there's 4 of them, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
They look special.
Why did they move? 4. You're so far away. Oh, your microphone's up here.
Oh yeah.
His
The
microphone was
Dunedain
by his
arrows.
forehead.
Dunedain. That's right. Okay, so you carry on. That's all that kind of like special that happens between the trip between point A and point B. And then you make your way back to Tomar's Crossing. Bear with me here. Let me bring it up.
Time to give the copper away in Hurricane's name.
There it is. I think this is what I want right here. There we go. And boop, boop. That should bring you to the other map. Anybody wants to confirm that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I'm thinking. There it is.
Okay, so you spend however long you want to just distribute this your wealth to the people. So you've got 7,418 copper pieces. How much are you giving away?
How many people are there?
Oh, good question. It's hard to tell. Like, if it was just Tomar's Crossing, I would say it's probably between maybe 200 people, maybe more, maybe less, based on trading and time of day, season. But now, because of the refugees, it may have been bloated all the way up to like 500, 800 people.
What's 7,400 divided by 800?
Let me see. Oops, that is not what I'm looking for. There we go.
9.25.
There we go. So you're giving away all your copper pretty much? Except for 18, I guess?
Yes.
Okay. So you've given away all your copper. And you see some people are like, again, each time you revisit Tomer's Crossing, you can see that like people are downtrodden, but it's more of a like it's, you know what I mean, like the change in the environment has been hard on the people. But before, when you'd met them, they had no shelter, they had no food. Now they have both, so you can see just hints of hope on the vast majority of people that you encounter now. You're actually recognized as being heroes for saving probably the lives of hundreds, if not, you know what I mean, like hundreds or possibly more people in town just from food and shelter and that kind of thing. So you've given away the vast portion of your copper wealth. Now what?
I was going to make a speech.
Statues of us.
I was going to make
all that copper.
a speech. I have a speech. I have a speech.
Speech.
I don't know who I'm going to speech it to, but
Cookie pushes over a milk crate.
all right. Well, I can't say the poor to the poor. Hang on. I chat GPT a little something.
They get upset if you do that.
Our society, gather round, friends and neighbors. Our society thrives when we lift each other up, and by helping each other, it's not just a moral obligation, it's a fundamental duty of leadership. Remember your friend, Hurricane, who has helped donate this money to you, our friends. Thank you.
Tookie claps. Or flaps wings.
It goes on much longer. I was like, no. I said short. 4 paragraphs. No.
They love us. They love Hurricane.
Yes, they're very happy.
The Star Stealer.
Okay, so 1 second. Did you make a performance check, or did you just make yours?
I was just making a speech just because I wanted to.
Performance check.
Because I wrote it.
Let's see how well you do with them.
Oh. Okay, hang on. Performance.
And I would say with advantage, given yeah. For sure. Tuki will help you.
I'm right there. I brought over the milk crate. I'm like full support.
You sure can.
Yay!
Let's see.
So they enjoy that.
I weirdly, it's only a 23. I did it wrong, but that's okay.
Yay, I love all the
I said it's only a 23. I did it wrong.
24.
It's only 23.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you hear cheers of adoration, people applause. They some come over and just try to touch Hurricane, and some people from the party kind of bless me, bless my child, and babies are lifted up. So would you bless my baby?
Absolutely.
Okay. Kung Fu punches the baby.
Kiss some hands and shake some babies.
That's right.
I love that.
Okay, so now what?
Well, I do not have another speech planned. So
when is the actual election?
The election's not until Friday. Right now, you're Wednesday.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep.
Good thing we got this campaigning in while we could.
Yeah.
They might have that ban.
Right. So if we wanted to go to the next location, that is multiple days away. We won't, even if we just go there and back, we'll miss being here for the election.
Mhm.
So then the question is,
Is there
do I
anything
need to be
closer?
here on election day?
Oh.
It would probably help my chances,
I
but
think we
also
should
like
stay. Yeah.
I think the more I don't know. Well, what I'm saying is
Mm.
our more important role here is to actually be the heroes that I'm campaigning on being. You know,
Right.
so
I mean,
So, it is my duty.
maybe you have to stay behind while we go be. No, I'm kidding.
no, that's not a good idea.
We just
We
leave
would
our
be putting
strength
Melvin in front and just
behind.
be like, fireball it.
Good, Melvin. You got this.
Heaven's
Um,
nodding.
He's been preparing for this.
He's like, yeah, let's go.
Oh dear.
Amazing.
I mean, I'm fine either way. I'm no help. I can do anything. I
You're
am.
plenty
Maybe
of
we can
help.
find something closer. Is that is there? Did we ever find the bedding that we needed for that inn?
Think we did.
Did we?
No,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
well,
sure you did. Did you not?
The cots.
well,
One of the
there
first
was a
things.
bunch of supplies. There was a bunch of supplies in the first dungeon that we
right.
said we had people go
Yeah.
back to retrieve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think bedding was included in that though.
I thought
Just
it
1
was just
second.
food.
I will look. I'm pretty sure it's
I
in Fort Frostfeld. It's where you guys found bedding.
thought we did find like at least a little bit of bedding somewhere. Maybe not all the
You know what?
bedding, but
That is kind of. I think I remember that now too.
as we gave it to the woman, I feel like we came back
Oh
and gave it
yeah.
to a woman in one of these, maybe the top one, the top camp or something. I don't know now.
You found food in one location. You found bedding in another location.
Ah,
Between and I can look into. I'm confident though. Between Gardong Marhold and Fort Frostfeld, you found both food and actually, you found out that just 1 second, brain. Colinus Birchwith, which had been hoarding food, so you've taken care of that. And as far as 1 second.
But yeah, we found the guy that was hoarding food. We took care of that, and then in Frostville, we also found another pantry that was just stocked full.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and then we carried
Carts
a
or
lot of that back
something.
ourselves.
Yeah.
But we sent
Right.
more people back to retrieve the rest of it.
Yeah.
That's all I remember getting for the town, though. I'm not remembering finding bedding.
I feel like Tuki maybe picked it up.
I mean, we could
somewhere.
go back to Gardon and like salvage all of those curtains that we opened.
Also true. More bedding.
I'm just trying to think of other stuff to do that isn't far away that we can be nearby for the election, but we can still maybe do stuff.
Do something.
I mean, we can help
Okay.
them. Let's just help them with some construction
Life,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So when you were talking to Malaga, she said that some of the refugees from Safe Harbor told her of large tents that were part of a merchant shipment captured by a group of bandits with skull brands on the back of their neck, led by a half ogre. Now you encountered a half ogre, and you let him free.
Those are the people in Gardon.
Right. So yes, you had found them in Gardong Marhold.
Okay.
I think you probably found them on the first floor.
Okay, so we found the bed. So basically, so we have the bedding now that we came back with.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, we can go turn that in.
I was pretty
Let's-
confident.
yeah.
Like you just happened to get it anyway. Like
Yeah.
I knew that it's in some place between point A and point B.
I guess
before you
we
get to the
just
last
didn't
dungeon.
we just didn't make a big deal about it when we found it, so I don't remember that.
No, exactly. Let me see.
Can we make sure we establish that we also brought the refugees back with us, the prisoners from Gardon? We didn't
Oh,
just
yeah,
leave
yeah,
them.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we wouldn't take that for granted. But yes,
Yeah.
you take that back.
Okay.
Let's see here. And the two guards, I believe, that were with them. Let's see here. Let me look at my notes. I might be thinking of the other place. Yeah. You guys encountered 2 guards, I believe. That was at Fort Frostfeld. By 2 guards, I mean they were 2 guards with the prisoners, and they helped.
Yeah. There were
back.
some more competent guys that helped take the prisoners back, and then in Gardong there was there was prisoners in that lightning cage, and then there were additional prisoners that were being brought in by a random encounter, and all of them opted to wait for us to escort them back to town, and so those are the people we brought back with us this time.
Right, exactly. So they've all been returned.
Yay.
Successfully so, yeah. So as you return, between like your campaigns of like giving away copper to help the poor masses, and then providing the tents to Malaga, just 1 second. She might actually have a reward for you.
Oh my! Is it more copper?
There's no more copper.
Probably more copper.
She's probably just like, here are some copper bars.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody's been paying in copper this week. I don't know why.
I know. What happened to this small town economy?
Yeah. Oh, God. The nouveau riche.
So as a
infusion of
reward, when you
cash
return-
causes inflation.
Right. So when you return the tents, she gives you 1 riding horse each from her stables.
Oh, we got ponies.
Horsies.
Today's a good day.
So
Yeah,
put that down.
I'm going to call mine Starlight.
Not Doppeldan?
There's a song. Don't make me sing it. As the bard, I suppose I should. Just kidding.
Just looking through my notes here, folks. Just bear with me here. Did you get any rewards? Sorry, no, just let me.
We got plenty.
But who did you get them from?
No, we didn't. Still waiting.
So you talked to someone. He gave you rewards for the goblins, right?
Oh, I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, we
The
turned
ears and
in the goblin ears and stuff. We
Mm.
did get that reward.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Okay, perfect. There we go. 1 horse per character.
How do we add a horse to inventory? Do I just add it to the inventory? And
One
I
horse.
suspect so.
horse.
Oh my God! Now we get to take care of them.
Well, now it'll be now it'll be a lot shorter to get down to
Oh, that's true.
the barrows and back. But still not it's still not going to be a less than 2 day round trip. So we'll just wait for the election.
Right. And you guys spoke to the Order of the Last Bastion Knights, right?
That sounds familiar.
They're here in one of the camps, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's in the
Weren't
safe
they the
harbor,
guys?
refugees. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. The down in the south, the bigger tents.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Sorry,
Yeah.
I closed my actual thing. Here.
Maybe I shouldn't be adding the horse's equipment. But we're supposed. That's not where. No, because we can't carry a horse.
No, but your horse can carry stuff.
Yeah, but she's saying when we add it to our inventory, it shows up under the list that says equipment.
Equipment.
Right.
So I have to account for the horse's weight. Am I carrying the horse, or does the horse carry me?
The horses carry you. Yeah, we need a new character sheet for the horse.
Oh dear.
So he propositioned Sir Brennifor from Steelcrest, propositioned you guys to join, and you guys said no, right?
Oh,
To join the Knight's Order? Yeah, we declined that.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Because I told him I wasn't taking any additional oaths beyond what I've already done.
Right.
That rings a bell. Yep. Cool. Okay, just looking over the deeds. The deed's done in Tomer's Crossing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you folks doing now?
I'm gonna name my horse Red Sky.
Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah. Red Sky in morning. Sailors take warning. Storms are coming. The hurricane.
I
Oh,
get it. I like it.
I think we should let's help with just like general construction and like make some of these shelters more permanent. Whatever maintenance needs to be done around the area, let's pitch in, get to know the people a little more, show our face around the town. That kind of stuff will help with the campaign, even if we're not actively campaigning. And it's like 2 days before the election anyway. This is a good thing to do.
We're of the people. And I think we should also maybe like see if there's any little quests that anybody has for us around as well.
Yeah.
Like might as well while we're rubbing elbows.
I need you to deliver this letter to the other side of camp because I can't walk there myself. I'm an NPC that's stuck to this location.
Need something?
Oh god.
I saw your post on the notice board.
Okay, so you guys spend a portion of the afternoon or the day helping with repairs in the Tomer's Crossing. Is that right?
Yeah.
I figure, well, we have a couple days, so we could do like one day in each camp wherever we're needed.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Tomar's Crossing is the whole place. Yeah.
So we'll just put this down as you campaigning, as like 3 days worth. So you're gonna wait until the day of election rather than just heading straight out.
Yeah.
Okay,
I wanna be here to give an acceptance speech if I do win, and or a concession speech if I don't, and then we'll head out after that.
Okay, perfect. Let me
Chat GPT them. Make them amazing.
Okay, so you take the better part of those days before the election comes, and the election day comes. And one by one, you see the villagers line up, and you see also the refugees because you'd campaigned on their behalf to have the right to vote, considering they're now part of this, basically this greater Tomar's Crossing, basically. Is there anything you guys want to say before the election begins?
Good luck, Hurricane.
Yes. Good luck. I mean, certainly if there's anything, Hurricane, that you would like me to say on your behalf, I'm happy to.
I mean, I think we've done our actions speak for ourselves. I have nothing new to say that I haven't said already. May the best man win.
this.
That's so exciting. I love a good election.
Stop it. Bear with me, folks. Just be a second. Oh dear. That's not right.
What's happening?
It's just background music that something
Oh.
kicked off and it's like, nope, stop. Stop. It's like a fight and it shouldn't be a fight. I'm like, why are you fighting? There we go. I think that's better.
Fight like hell, or you won't have a country anymore.
Okay, so I've got to tally the scores. So are you endorsing, is anybody in the group right now endorsing anybody else other than Hurricane?
No, I'm not.
What about the people that Hurricane wanted to group up with?
Yeah,
I would endorse them.
Okay, so who is that?
It was the
Yeah.
I can't remember
innkeeper
their names.
lady and
Yeah, there was the innkeeper, the blacksmith, and the two
Yes.
guys in the northeast camp.
yes.
Okay, so Hurricane, I'll start off with you first. So you're endorsing Malaga,
Yeah,
right?
I'll do
okay.
Malaga and do I have to only pick one?
No, you can pick as many as you wish.
Okay, Malaga and the two guys in the northeast camp. I can't remember their names.
No, it's okay. It's what is it? Genus Clocker and Nibbin? Blonde beard, I think
That
it
sounds
is.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1-1. Genus. Anybody else you want to endorse, or just those three?
I'll do just those three.
I guess I should tell you. I'll tell you what's on the docket. So everybody, pay attention. So it's Bajalian Viadas, which is currently the council leader. There's Colin is just no longer on there because he's been exiled. Powell Sandalwood, which is a current council member. Kadra Toromine. She's also a council member, but she's again vying for her seat or to get the leadership vote, one of the two. 1 sec. That you already know about. There's Jordy Yulburn, which he basically has like a bar or a pub. So is Skull Cleaver, which you have dealt with before.
Dave, you're muted.
Did you hear any of that?
I could barely
No,
hear anything.
it sounded like
Wow.
I thought you were talking to somebody else because I could only hear you through the
So what did you hear
microphone.
last?
Uh-oh.
Just start from the beginning.
You were
okay.
listing some people's names, but then and then it just stopped. So
Okay. That's because I was coughing. That's why. 1 sec.
Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at horse names.
I'm trying to also mute myself when he coughs because it's quite loud. So the struggle is real.
Okay, just 1 second.
I think you just need to go back like 3.
I know.
Yeah.
Just hang
Okay.
tight.
Yep.
Okay. So here are the names on the docket so far. There's Bajalian, which is currently the leader of the council leader. Colinus is no longer in there because he's actually been expelled for hoarding the food. There's Palmind and Cadra. Those are council members. And then there's the new people on the docket, which are Malaga, which is the innkeeper. Journey Yorvin, which is he owns like a pub that I don't think you guys have been to yet. Somuth Skull Cleaver, which is the smithy. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys have dealt with him. Niblin, Blonde Beard, which is one of the people over in one of the refugee camps, and Janus Clocker. They're the guys that are kind of like two leaders. There's Hubert Greyborn. He was the militant leader. And then there's Kadikea LeBlorn. He's a noble from the refugees to the south. So that's everybody. Oh, excuse me. So
And there's how many seats are there? There's quite a few, eh? Like 4.
There's one for the sorry, there's 3 council member seats, and then there's the council leader seat. What is he called? Jalian's the actual council leader, but what the fuck's his name? Village master, sorry. So there's 1 village master, and then there's 3 council members. So 4 seats in total. Okay. So you've Hurricanes. You've endorsed Malaga, Niblin, and Janus. That's all for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Winter, who are you? And are you endorsing anybody or?
I had originally said no because I forgot about the other people that we kind of did the agreement with. So
which is why I brought up the docket, the ballot or whatever.
I appreciate that. I'll do the same as Hurricane.
Okay, so 1 for Malaga, 1 for Niblin, and 1 for Janus.
Yeah, as well as Hurricane, obviously.
Like it's Nibin, not Niblin. Call him whatever you want.
Niblets.
Niblets Bond Beard. Is that it for you?
Okay. Thank you.
Tuki, who are you giving your endorsement to?
The same people, please.
Same people, okay. That makes it easy. And Melvin.
Yeah, I'll just do the same.
Same, okay. Okay. Now I've actually got to total these scores up, so just give me a minute. Did you guys give credit to Bajalian for any of the dungeons that you guys went to? I don't think you had.
I don't think so.
What do you mean give credit?
Well, in a lot of these cases, people are when you endorse them, they've also sent you out on quests, and they kind of like said, "Hey, if you could bring these Gobliniers back and make sure everybody knows that you brought them back, I was the guy to get you to do that."
Oh, I don't even remember them saying that, but yeah, that does sound a little familiar. We definitely didn't do that.
Okay. Oh, and oddly enough, there seems to be one person missing here. Kadra is actually not in the she's just not around for whatever reason today.
Huh. Well, where is she?
I think it's like something we should look into.
Make sure she's doing all right.
But nobody endorsed Somewith, I assume. I'm pretty sure you guys had said you hadn't.
I don't know who that is.
That's the Smithy.
Thank you.
Was he part of the group?
Yeah.
Hurricane?
He was.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead,
No, you go.
Ashley.
Oh, sorry. I thought the Smithy was part of the group with Hurricane and the innkeeper lady and
Oh well,
was he
so
not?
he's just like he's new to the docket. So there's Malaga, Someth, Nibbin, and Janus. Janus and Nibbin are from the same refugee thing, but like Someth is just he's just somebody who wants to get into politics in Tomar's Crossing. And then Huberg was one of the military dudes, and then Cadia. Fuck, I hate his name. Cadicca.
Oh.
Anybody want to pronounce that?
Cicadas. Like the bug.
Cicadas? Okay.
I don't know.
I'm down with that. That sounds better. It just, I look at it as like, Dicka, what?
Yeah, that's it.
So, out of all the people you kind of met, it seemed like Someth was like a good guy, basically. Like, he had the best interest. He didn't have any problem with giving the refugees the right to vote and such. Like, I'll give you an example. The Journey, which had a pub, he's got a pub in Tomar's Crossing that you guys haven't visited yet. But part of his platform is he doesn't want the refugees to have the right to vote. So that's part of his platform.
Yeah.
Whereas like mostly
not our
the other
platform.
people you've talked to, yeah, exactly. So most of the people like Someth, he's like, no, the refugees should be able to have a right because they're now adding to the populace and stuff, and you know they're people, you know, so it's important. Let's see here.
They're eating the dog.
Oh
They're
my
eating
gosh.
cats.
No. No.
I saw it on TV. A lady said it.
A lady said it.
Excuse me. How many pairs of ears did you bring to Huberg?
Oh gosh, it was like 20.
Mm,
Yeah.
Was it 20? Okay.
I feel like it was like 20 years. Because I feel like we had this conversation at the time. 20 ears, 10 pair. Or something like that.
Okay.
Right. We did have a conversation about how many individual ears make the pairs of ears and whether or not
Versus the
he was
pairs.
asking. Yeah, was he asking for pairs of ears or individual ears? 'Cause
I feel like we had to give some gold
What if-
back on that one.
what if we killed a one-eared goblin? That's not our fault.
Yeah, it's true. It happens.
That's true.
Goblins they're missing their ears all the time.
Are missing their ears, aren't they?
So you guys are endorsing Hurricane, though, right?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, good. Just gotta make sure. And... Almost done, folks.
Take your time, you're good.
There we go. Okay, the winners are in. So, let me see here. In first place, Hurricane has come in with 12 points.
Yeah.
Due to his being endorsed by the other players and all the quests you guys have completed on behalf of Tomar's Crossing. Almost not an overwhelming, but like definitely dominating. In second, tied for second place is Nibbin and Janus from the refugee camps. And then Malaga is next, or third place. 1 second. So I think there's just one more.
There are 4 or 5 seats.
No, there's 4 seats total, but one of them is also the village master, so 4 seats in total.
Yeah.
Did I give you 4 seats? Well, I guess
That's
2 guys are
4.
tied.
That's
so
4.
technically speaking, they take up. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
So
Nibbin
the
and
new
Janus.
village master, the new village master is Hurricane, and the other 3 seats go to Nibbin, Malaga, and Janus. That's the new council as it stands right now.
Wonderful.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, people of Tomer's Crossing, for placing your trust in me. This town has faced incredible challenges, and together we have shown resilience, compassion, and strength. Our work in helping the refugees find a home here is just the beginning. As your town master, I vow to continue fighting for fairness, justice, and unity. Every person, whether longtime resident or new face seeking refuge, deserves dignity, opportunity, and safety. We will rebuild together, stronger, more united, and with an unwavering commitment to helping one another. This is not just about surviving the times. This is about building a future where all of Tomar's Crossing thrives. Thank you for your faith in me. I will not let you down.
Yay.
And then there's
Beautiful.
applause and
Yeah.
cheers. And you see the one face. Actually, I'll get everybody to make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Do we see one face? So I closed my thing.
I'm too busy basking in the applause.
Okay, so what everybody get? 24. Hurricane's too busy talking. Tuki and Winter both kind of noticed that Mr. LeBlorn, one of the nobles, he's not happy with that outcome at all.
Guess you should have voted then.
And he leaves basically in a huff, along with his entourage.
Oh.
This isn't the guy that was like starting fights, was he?
I believe he was. Let me just
The one that was like holding Hunger Games.
Yeah, basically. Let me see. Just 1 second. No, that other one that was Lord Laird Silas, but he's from the same refugee camp from from Safe Harbor, I believe it is.
Yep, from the Dick camp.
So he's also amongst the crowd, and he kind of he basically leaves along with the other Lord.
Okay.
The small entourage and like the bodyguards kind of like frown and sneer and kind of like.
They're just sore losers.
Basically. Jeez.
So with that, the election is done. What would you guys like to do for the rest of the day?
Well, I need to speak with my fellow council members and set up whatever system we need to have in place so that the town can continue operating while I'm off doing heroing stuff. We need to figure out how to balance that, right? So
yeah,
I don't want to shirk my duties, but also I do need to like go out on expeditions pretty regularly to keep doing this. So let's figure out how that works. I feel like I should be able to come in and have whatever discussions and decisions need to be made can be done in sort of a marathon session in between each expedition. That's my proposal. And then I can trust the remaining three of them to work together and manage the day-to-day activities without me.
So Malaga and the other two kind of like listen to your suggestions, and they kind of agree, and you get the sense. I'll get you to make an insight check.
Yep. Ooh.
Just the general disposition of the other council members are like they understand what you're trying to say. Is you're not trying to shirk your duties. Like given the mess that the council was in, or even just the Tomar's Crossing in general with the refugees and the problem, they have full confidence in your ability to like delegate to them, because they wouldn't be in the situation had you not gone out and done all this work.
Right.
So they plead their fealty towards you and to your goals and that kind of thing, to take care of it while you're gone.
Yeah, and I also basically sort of set the expectation that this is kind of a short-term thing. Like, we don't know how long I'm going to need to keep, going out. But as soon as immediate threats and leads are taken care of, I'm not going to like leave town to go adventure somewhere else. My responsibility is to this town now. So we're going to follow up on things that are important, and there's plenty of important things right now. But stuff should calm down eventually, and I'll be able to be a more traditional town master.
Perfect. They kind of like take that in and kind of like take it for what it is, and it makes sense given the crisis that we're in currently. They agree.
Okay. So that said, I say first order of business, is there anything we need to take care of? Because I do have my next lead on tracking down the source of all our troubles. And we'll probably be gone for about a week on this expedition.
Oh, okay. They kind of look at one another, and they kind of like they've got a laundry list of kind of complaints and you know what I mean, requests from the people themselves, and they're like, no, there's nothing other than the distribution of the food and keeping people healthy and well. We should have everything under control, so there's nothing dire that you should need to see to.
Okay. Well, thank you. I trust the village is in capable hands here, and I look forward to hearing how things go when I return. And as usual, we'll be keeping an eye out for any supplies that can benefit the town as well. We'll see you in a week.
Perfect.
Okay, so
on your journey.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to meet up with the party again. If the party wants to do anything else in town, now's the time to do it. But I also let them know, I set the expectation, now that I have these responsibilities, that I'll be back in about a week, which means that probably gives us a maximum of 9 days that we can be gone. So we need to sort of count our days and short rests and so on to plan on being back in that time frame.
I think that's smart. And we'll...
Okay. So, I'm assuming you guys are going to head to bed and get a long night's rest. I don't think anybody's spent anything since, but take a long rest on your character sheet should you need to. You're in a safe place. You can successfully do so.
I did.
With that, I'm going to take a 2-minute break, and I'll see you guys shortly.
Hopefully the horses will let our overland travel.
Shave some time
Go
off
a
of
little bit
that.
faster, yeah. Looking it up again. There we go. Light horse. 48 miles per day. That is way better than what we were doing.
Shadowheart.
Which was 24 miles a day, or less than that because you guys are small. It was probably 16 miles a day. So,
Oh yeah, I'm a
I leave
25.
the
but
legs.
yeah, but
I
now
forgot about that.
all our horses all have the same length of legs, so that doesn't factor anymore. So then that Tomar's Crossing, our next destination is the Star Barrows, which is 72 miles from Tomar's Crossing. So then that is just under a 2-day ride.
Right,
But
instead of a
yeah,
8-year
man, that
walk.
would have been an epic hike if we didn't have the horses.
And I'm back.
Hello.
I was just calculating the time it would take to do overland movement now that we have horses. So
Yes.
it looks like horses can travel 48 miles a day for overland movement. With 72 miles between Tomar's Crossing and Star Barrows, we it'll be about a day and a half travel, which
Okay,
is
perfect.
funny because that's the same as the distance on foot to Gardon. So
Yeah, fortunate then. Yeah. Good work. All right, let me see here. I'll bring up the old map.
with the length of time it takes to travel here, we have in our time budget basically 5 long rests that we can take before we need to start heading back. That should be plenty for almost anything we want to do, unless this place is way bigger than the previous dungeons. But that's I want to keep my promise to this council and be back reasonably inside a week's span.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going to trek out first thing in the morning, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So with that being said, I will get Tukey. Do me a favor and roll a d20, please.
Okie dokie. D20.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Oh my god, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna just start saying that at work, and people are gonna go, okay.
Okay. So your first leg, the first leg of your journey, being the full day, so that'd be like not quite the halfway mark, probably up to the river, I assume. Yeah, maybe beyond the river, actually.
Yeah, I could move it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There, right there. That's our first leg gets us that far.
Okay. Yeah,
Unless it's
that's easy
difficult
then.
terrain, then it's a little bit shorter.
No, nothing like that. Actually, you guys make it
Okay.
quite, efficiently, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll have to, unless you're going to push on, you guys will need to camp for the night.
Yep.
Okay. Who's going to take first watch?
Me.
I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
Go
I'll
ahead,
go
Doogie.
second. You want to? Okay, I'll go first, and then you can.
We should have a. Why don't we let's establish like a standard order. I don't think any of us care who goes first or what.
No.
Yeah, and we don't have to deal with this every time.
That's true. That's true.
Let's just say Tukey, Hurricane, Winter, Melvin is the standard order.
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
so as long as
Yeah.
you guys remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll totally remember.
Without a doubt.
And Melvin will have
Yeah,
that
because you can't
ready for it.
move. At least I don't think you can move the order in which they sit. I think it's alphabetical order. I think. Yeah, it must be for the characters inside the fantasy grounds. Anyway.
Are you talking about the profiles up in the corner?
Yeah, the portraits and such. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, that doesn't matter.
Well, just
Yeah,
if
how
you
do
move
you-
them in order, then it would make sense. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's the marching order,
Yeah.
or that's the whatever. You know. Anyway, so that being said, Tuki, you said you start.
Yep.
Okay, Hurricane, I'll get you to roll d20 for me. Woohoo! Okay. Winter, I need you to roll a d12 and a d8 and tell me the outcome.
Am I adding them together or
You are adding them together.
17?
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. A D12 and a D8. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you rest through the night. Unfortunately, everyone has fallen asleep. As you wake up, you realize you're surrounded by these vines. They've snuck in, and somewhat like leeches or lampreys or mosquitoes grappled onto you without you knowing it. Even the person taking watch, and they've sedated you to go to sleep.
Oh no.
They've been feeding on you since the whole night. So what I need to do is I need everyone to make a Constitution savings throw,
Oh dear.
or suffer a full level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Oh no. Off.
Constitution.
Hold on 1 second. I have paint on my finger. 1 sec.
Finger paint.
No, I'm just testing some stuff. Hold on. Constitution save. Got it. Oh yeah.
Feeling a little
Oh, no!
tired.
We're not doing so good.
I did
Nope,
that
you're not.
earlier too.
Okay, Melvin did fine, but
And Melvin feels great.
Yeah.
he rested
You know what
fine.
that
He
means?
wakes up and he's like,
Fireball.
Oh, actually, I misread. Who was taking watch?
Which time?
what time?
Which
Yeah,
period
you
is
guys
it?
tell
No,
us
it
when
wasn't
this
two keys.
happened.
Who was second?
We told you
second
the
watch?
the order of
Oh,
watch
that's
was
Hurricane.
I'm
Tukey,
not writing that shit
Hurricane.
down. That's you guys can keep track of it. Who's second
Okay.
watch? I got enough to
Second
fucking
watch
worry
is
about.
Second watch is Hurricane.
Oh
Okay, Hurricane.
no.
I need you to roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Perception.
Sleeping on the job.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that was your redemption arc. So anybody who did not roll a 15 or higher on their savings throw has 1 level of exhaustion due to these vines.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. And exhaustion level 1, it's what? Am I just disadvantage on things?
Yep, that should just give you like disadvantage, I think, on just ability checks, I think. It's nothing horrible compared to like the second level is kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like you start
Disadvantage
using
on ability
mobility
checks.
and
That's
stuff.
correct. Okay. Ability
Yeah.
checks only.
How do I
Okay.
add that to my character sheet?
I think Dave has to add it to us.
Oh,
Oh.
Let me
BRB, I'm
see.
gonna wash my finger.
Yep. I'll watch your finger.
It's
Let's
very
see.
specific.
Exhaustion.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here that looks.
I think I had to add something in for exhaustion as a
Yeah.
problem. No, that being said, you can exhaust yourself in D&D Beyond fine. I don't know why you would have something in here, though. It's a bit weird to me.
Because Fantasy Grounds doesn't trust the players.
It is kind of a bit of a. Seems like that's the way, doesn't it?
Well, different DMs play things in different ways, and like
Yeah.
if we had the kind of campaign that was an adversarial DM versus players, I'm trying to kill you every session kind of thing, then you would need these kind of things too, so that we didn't like mess with it, you know. But
Yeah.
we can still edit our own hit points. I don't know why that's okay. You know, like
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I
Yeah.
think maybe that's actually
That's a
it
good
might be in the
point.
combat thing is what it is. I think it might be, but I
What
don't know.
is
you
that?
can do a
Oh.
lot. You can do a lot in the combat tracker, Dave. I was reading the wiki about it.
Yeah.
Like that's even I found the place where there's a menu somewhere in the DM version of the combat tracker where you can specify long rest for the whole party and just push one button. So
Yeah. Let me see here. I wish it'd just link into D&D Beyond because it's like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like it does everything. It's just irritating they can't pipe that in like it would roll 20.
yeah. Oh, it's funny. On the combat tracker, I see Winter has effects one level of.
Yeah.
But that's
It's
it.
like real time.
Like one level of what? Nothing. One level of nothing.
Yeah.
It's a surprise for later.
Yeah.
Levels.
Oh. Oh, found it.
Where is it?
What did I click on? Effects at the top. Under the
At the
tools.
top of what?
Like
Tools.
tool effects.
Oh, okay.
And then yeah, I literally just found it too. And then it should be under condition.
Hey, okay, we can control it.
Shame on me. I was trying to find the when you said the party thing. I don't have my glasses on, so I was just like clicking around. I was like, one of these should open, and then I was like,
Well,
oh, does that say?
Why don't you show me just so I know?
Yeah. I clicked on this,
Oh, okay.
and then it was right here. Literally just clicked on that. Now, what I don't know, and I don't really want to fuck around with it to find out, is like, I'm assuming if I hit this again, I might go to level 2. I'm not sure. So there it is there. Is this it? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can look. I clicked on this. If you click on
Wait, why does everybody have exhaustion now? Melvin made the saving throw.
I think Melvin might have clicked on his.
That was my fault. I told him to click on it. I forgot that he saved the throw.
There.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just literally went here. I just wanted to see what it did here. And click this. Boop. Now I'm just gonna, now that we know how to remove it. Yeah, oh no.
Oh, how did you remove it?
So in the combat tracker, I clicked on the effects thing, which is like the far right little person with the same icon as up above, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I clicked delete and then confirm delete, same button twice, I guess. Oh, but I did add it 2 times. So what does it say over here?
Oh, there's like lights on there too. I wonder if that actually will automatically give you your lights.
There we go. Well, I was wondering because I
But I
didn't
just click torch and
realize
now it
how much is
that
in
totally
here.
would do it. So then you don't have to
Yeah.
mess with stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We
that's
can
what it is.
specify for ourselves
Individually. Right.
Which
what light source we're using.
Right.
uh,
Because
That
before
works
Melvin had
great.
dark vision, but no one else does, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I bet you the next map I haven't touched yet. So when you guys get in there, I
yeah. Let's
suspect
try it.
it'll be dependent on that. Let's try that.
Oh, and you can see it now. I can see, Melvin, that you, well, just added it and just deleted it, but I could see that it popped up
A-
on the combat tracker too.
Added what? The light source?
Yeah, it now says
Yeah.
intoxicated, but
Yeah.
Stop drinking on the job.
you do
You're
you,
double
Melvin.
intoxicated.
Yeah.
My mama
But
mega
it actually came up
intoxicated.
and said, like, when you had your oh mom, this party is taking a turn.
Hurricane is
Um,
curse.
when you when, when you added your light source, it actually, I think it said how far you could see too.
Yeah, it's at 20.
Like
Yeah, it does.
I'm
20.
pretty sure that would, because
Yeah.
it's supposed to be the
It's
first
that's
10 is supposed to be bright, and
Oh,
then the next
gotcha.
10 is supposed to be like dim light.
Dim. Gotcha.
yeah.
Yep. I just thought it was cool that it actually said it on there though. So
Yeah.
cool.
But there's also like the other light sources are spell, light, and candle and lantern, so that we can
Candle.
yeah.
But interesting that spell darkness is there too. So
Right, because darkness
yeah.
cancels out non-magical light.
Mm-hmm.
So if I had a torch and then also had spell darkness, then it would be no visibility, you know.
Yeah. It's just cool that there's a button for it. Well,
Yeah.
interesting find. Okay.
Oh. Yeah. Well, we're learning.
I would like to be stable. Thank you.
Wouldn't everyone,
Stable
Laura?
genius.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stable genius.
All right.
Yeah, there's
So
not. We
sorry.
need Dave. You need to add some
Alright.
custom status for genius so it can be stable
Stable
genius.
geniuses. Oh dear.
Wait.
I'm sure we can. I love our
Oh,
our
not weird.
party
I'm a very
tracker
solid
is
person.
just love it.
There, you should see genius in there
The
now.
chat is just everything.
Everybody's statuses. Did you do it?
There you go. It's in chat.
Yes.
Oh.
Now the question is, how the fuck do you get rid of
Oh,
it?
it is. Look.
Right.
Wait. What? Wait. Yeah. I don't know if you can. There.
There we go. Stable genius.
Oh dear.
All right. So, off to the Star Elf Barrows.
Anyway, he's
Yes. Anyways. So, unfortunately, everyone is fucking exhausted.
except
Yeah.
Melvin. Melvin feels great.
I am good. I'm good to continue with one level of exhaustion. I don't feel that hampered here. I'd say let's continue because we do take long rests pretty frequently anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think we can hit like our first couple combat encounters and then take a long rest to deal with it.
Okay. So, that being said, what's up here? You kind of like again slash off these necrotic vines from your being cursed at the welts that they left behind, and pack up for the next leg's journey.
Got jungle hickeys.
Well, that's not right. Jungle hickeys. Yeah. All right. So with that being said, let us, Kevin, make a D20 roll for me for the next leg of your journey. Okay. Yeah. The next leg of your journey, you have nothing to worry about. It's quiet. You don't see anything new on the horizon, and you have no encounters that are out of the ordinary. So I guess the question is do you want to stop outside the barrows, or do you want to carry on it inside? Are you going to do a short, like a long rest outside the barrows, or?
Oh, we're just gonna. I mean, we're not stopping outside any more than we would have if we just arrived fully rested. So
Okay, perfect.
we'll do whatever investigations that we can do. We'll.
Okay. So, how are you approaching the? Again, you're getting closer to the barrows. How are you going to proceed?
Can we see the entrance at all? I don't even know what
Yes,
this
because
is.
you were given a
Barrow.
map, right?
What is? Yeah, we
So it
never
just looks
saw the
like
map, but we have a map.
right. Well, you've got a map to the barrows. You don't have a map of the barrows.
Right.
So it's basically just like this cavern entrance. That
It's a cavern. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just be wary of guards or other people on patrol. We haven't heard much about these star elves, so we don't know what to expect, if they're going to be hostile or not. So let's just I don't know. I feel like without any additional information, the forward approach is best. Let's see what they're doing.
Okay. One sec here. Close this. Bear with me, folks. Try this one more time. Okay, that's better. And so, Melvin, you're the only one with dark vision. You should see the map, I think, now, Or at least he can. You guys, however?
I don't think I'm on the map.
You're not on the map yet. Yeah, you should be
Oh, there
there
we
now.
go. Okay. Okay, so now if I do torch,
I'm
I
assuming
can't
that's what
move.
you've done. Oh, yeah, you're locked. There. You're unlocked now.
So I can
So
see
don't
the
go
title
far.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, same. Oh, but look at your light.
Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, and it does affect. So 10,
And
20,
what
5,
did you
10.
I feel
So
like,
it's a 10-foot.
yep.
You feel
torch?
like what?
Okay.
Oh, I was looking at Kevin's. Kevin's got like ultra vision, like he can see forever. Not really. But
Yeah,
he can see quite far with the dark vision compared to like just your regular. Like what are you guys using? Lanterns or torches or what?
torches.
Torches, okay.
Yeah, I have super dark vision. A rock
Yeah,
phone.
no kidding. Eh?
Yeah,
60 feet.
and
Yeah.
so uh, you can select one character and see only what that character's vision holds, or you can
Yep.
unselect them. If they're not selected, you see the combined vision of all the parties. So we can see everything in Melvin's, but you can also see like the shadow from my torch is also there.
Yep.
Um,
Interesting.
and yeah. Yeah, he said don't go very far, Melvin. But like you put us like right next to a wall, so that's why it was really confusing. That like I didn't
Well,
have I had a whole
it's because it's not a wall, my friend.
What
okay. It's
is
something
it?
that's
Yeah,
blocking
you're
vision.
being barred from checking out
Oh,
that
we're
segment
just
so far.
forbidden.
Yeah,
Let me move over here.
yeah.
And put yourselves in whatever marching order you're going to go in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll be in front then. think the standard march order we have done is Hurricane, Tukey, Winter, Melvin. Basically the same as our watch order.
Yeah. I'll go up here. I'll go here-ish. Sorry, Tukey, if you can squish between us.
Yeah, let's just move them for us because people aren't moving. Okay.
Oh. I didn't know we could. Oh, we can.
Yeah. We figured that out a while ago when we were
Sorry.
like standing on top of each other. We accidentally grabbed the other players.
Oh no, Tukey, I moved you too far. So, Isaac, did I hear you say that you put? Yes, I read it, that you put on a torch. We just
Yes,
kind of can
and
assume that we just have those, right? Because we,
yeah, I mean, you should have. If you look at your inventory, you should have torches.
Sorry, I said that wrong. Isaac, that's my bad. I meant that we can assume we can just use them. Like, we don't have to I'm going to light my torch. I assume we could just pull our fully lit torch out of our backpack.
It's Dave's call, but I think it's a pretty standard thing to be able to do outside of combat.
Okay.
If a fight starts and we're like, oh, I need a torch, then we're gonna have to go through the whole how
That's
many rounds does it take to light a torch and roll a skill check for it and stuff.
So, it sounds like okay. I mean, we'll probably be fine just using yours, but
Well, that's the thing is, if a fight starts, I'm dropping my torch because I need both hands to fight.
Yeah,
And,
I've got one on as well now, but I just
Okay, and also we don't necessarily all stay in a clustered group, so I think at least two of us should be carrying torches. I agree that Tukey shouldn't because she's going to want to sneak around.
He needs her wings, and no one likes the smell of burning feathers, so not pleasant.
You guys also have something else in your possession that you probably didn't remember?
If it's me, definitely did not.
Let's check the party sheet.
I already put it inside the chat, just FYI.
The Gem of Brightness. I forgot all about that. 50 charges. While you're holding it, you can use an action to speak one of the command words, cause the following effect.
Yeah, you will note that if you look at the actual item description, the description says 50 charges, but this one only has 39 left. Not that that's horrific, but just FYI.
Yeah. Oh, the 30-foot light radius dim light. The first command does not expend charges, so that's basically it's a little bit better than a torch.
So I'd say that's probably I don't know.
Yeah.
5 charges.
Oh, I see. Those stuff that uses charges are attacks.
Yes. If you haven't, I guess you haven't had the chance because once we're done, I usually shut down the server and stuff. But you guys probably should take a look at your items inside the party list to see if there's anything you want to use that is magical.
Yeah, we want to reallocate these things.
Yeah, you guys have a Mace of Disruption, for example. So I don't know if anybody's malfunction. That's just there's your mace there. So I mean that's kind of a big deal. And I don't know if anybody actually grabbed that or not. So do you guys want to take, since you're outside the dungeon proper here, do you want to go through your magic items to actually allocate them to whomever? There's a wand of magic missiles in there.
See, Melvin should definitely have the wand of magic missiles.
Melvin?
Yeah, I would think that makes sense.
It's gonna get all Harry Potter in here.
Well, unless Winter can use it. If Winter can use it, then that's even better because then we have extra firepower. I don't know the bard spell list that well.
How would I know if I could use it? What does that mean?
If magic missile is on your spell list as a bard, is that something you can learn? It might not be.
I see. Let me just look it up. Might help if I spelled it right.
Alright, so I'll take the wand.
I think so. Yep. Sorcerer, wizard, Arcana domain. Not for me.
I'll take the gem of brightness. I looked it up, and it seems like that is the effect of a lantern. Let me
39
try that.
charges.
But just the light source itself, 30 feet.
Mm.
So just using it as a light source doesn't expend charges. But then that also gives me like an extra, like some ranged abilities and stuff. If emergency attacks, I can like blind people and stuff.
Cool.
So
That's nice, doesn't that you can just use it as a light if you,
yeah.
because, well, I mean, I guess you still have to
Solder it
hold
to the
it.
tiara,
Oh my god.
like a headlamp.
Oh man,
Would you like the tiara?
Yeah.
I would wear the tiara if it had this built
I bet you
into
would.
it.
That's amazing.
Careful, we're getting into stormy territory with the headgear and stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't want to.
Oh, come on,
I
Dave.
deliberately, I'm making very conscious choices to try not playing the same character in every campaign.
It's so hard
It's hard.
sometimes. Yeah.
If you have
Oh,
fun doing
dear.
a thing, why would you stop doing that thing?
I know.
I'm like, whatever.
Poison spray.
Oh dear.
All right, so I'll give you guys like another 5 minutes to look at this, or you guys can just tell me ahead if you're done, kind of like looking through what you want to do, where and stuff. You guys had a long rest, so I mean you can see inside there. Oh, actually, 1 second. You now have 9 arrows. Oops.
Hey,
Plus
there's
1.
also a mithril chain shirt. Did somebody
Yes.
take that? That's good armor.
I feel like I don't know. It's just dwarf size. I don't think anybody has it in their inventory per se. But you're right. Now it's been sized for a dwarf. It specifically says, but I feel like isn't mithril somewhat magical, or am I wrong? It's not like magic armor, is it? It
No,
doesn't
it's
shape
not like
change.
magic armor will change to match the wearer, but mithril is just a material. It's a
Right. It's like
it's a
adamantium or whatever.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a mystical material, but it is not inherently magical.
So I don't know if anybody can wear that.
That's true.
Winter's a halfling. I mean, there's not a big. I
I
don't know about you guys, but like, there's not a big difference between dwarves and halflings as far as like girth, is there? They tend to be smaller, yes, but
Yeah, it would be like wearing a pajama shirt. Like it's not fitting, but it would still
yeah,
function as armor.
yeah.
You might make a ruling that there's some like disadvantage on physical skills or something like that.
Hmm. And it's mithril, so I mean, I would say that it's even like I would say normally if it was just a regular chain shirt, that
It would be
you could
a
have
lot
just
lighter
taken a
than that,
test.
even if it's
Yeah,
just tuck
but
it
my
into your
point
belt.
is no one would know how to work with it in town. Like no
Oh
one
yeah,
knows how to work with
it can't be
mithril.
resized.
You know what I mean?
You'd have to go to a bigger city to do that.
Right.
And
yeah,
then
exactly.
even
Mm.
okay.
Let me see. What does it say?
We also need to sort of purge all of the stuff that's just treasure out of here. Like we need to just convert that to gold. All the gems and stuff.
Does anybody use gems for like
In
spells
some
and
cases, they're
stuff?
magical components, but I don't
Some
think there's anything
spells
there.
have requirements. Yeah, Tuki should have the potion of climbing.
I
Oh,
have
amazing.
exceptional climbing already, though. I don't need it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you want one of us to climb with you?
Yeah, somebody else should take it. Melvin
Maybe
or Winter.
maybe Melvin then, so that he can get out of a melee situation if he's in a tight
Yeah.
spot.
True.
I'll take the hill giant. No, you should take the hill giant strength.
That was so fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Hill Giant Strength Potion. That was great. That worked great before.
I'll
Then
take
I
the
think this time
Sapphire
I'm gonna wait till we're actually in a combat where I'm gonna need it, so that because it's like a bonus action to quaff a potion, right?
Hmm. Ashley, what was it you said you were going to take?
the sapphire necklace, but I was just laughing.
Oh,
I was
oh.
just being silly.
I mean, I think it would go really nice with your outfit.
Thank you.
Match your one earring really nice.
Tuki, how tall are you?
Hmm,
Is
that's a
she the size of
great
the necklace?
Oh, you're a
question.
rogue anyway. You can't use the
I'm 5
mithril
foot.
armor. I was gonna say like
Can't use
maybe
what?
you could use the mithril armor, but you can't because you're a rogue.
Yes.
I mean, you can, but
Really?
you'd lose. Yeah, I don't think they can wear metal armor, right? I mean, it's usually like
I'm
no, I shouldn't
lazy.
say that. They can, but they lose the ability. They'll get
Should.
disadvantage
I can
on
wear
like
light
stealth checks
armor.
and stuff.
I'm better
Yeah.
in leather.
Yeah, you'll just lose. You'll get disadvantage on stealth checks and stuff if you wear something that's
I don't want to be noisy.
like heavy. Yeah, exactly.
I did not. We have in our. I'm wondering if we were supposed to give this to somebody because in our party sheet we still have 5 tents, and I feel like that's
Bingo.
Oh, we gave
Okay,
maybe
okay. So here
what.
Well, yeah, you could
Yeah.
find them.
in
Yeah.
Okay.
you guys in the entry for mithril armor, it says if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity checks or has a strength requirement, the mithril version of the armor does not.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if like
Oh.
Tuki would be able to like wear
So
that.
yeah, so a chain shirt would say it says AC 13, maximum dex modifier 2. So the limitation would be if Tuki, if you have a +3 dex modifier, that would be reduced to only +2, but you'd have a much better AC. But you can still do all of your stealth stuff normally.
And I think it would probably like Tuki's physical size, even though what everyone here is like a medium creature, like Winter is a halfling. So like just a quick Google is like dwarves are like 4 foot tall, but halflings are 3 feet tall.
Right.
So it'd be
So
like
halflings and
Tuki
gnomes
wear
are
like
halflings and gnomes are small. Tuki is medium, but Tuki's probably the closest to a dwarf's stature than
right.
Yeah,
anybody
Should
here.
be like
I'm
it'd be
just
like
like
a
the
belly
smallest
shirt or something
medium.
like that on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
She's
crop
known for
top.
her fashion.
Sure. So if you guys want to do that, what's your armor class now? 14. So it'd make a difference of a little bit.
I don't want
Well,
to
you'd
get
have
What
an armor class of like 16, I think, wouldn't you, with the armor? Am I wrong?
what does your current armor give you?
14 is what she's got right now. She's got a +3 to her dexterity, and she's probably wearing like, I don't know, like leather armor or something, right?
Yes.
So that okay, so then that yeah, because the leather armor would give her 11 plus 3 is to 14. So this gives her 13, and then the maximum dex bonus is +2 now with the armor on. So then that would bring her up to 15 armor. That's good. That's the same as me.
There you go.
Tuki will put on the shiny shirt.
There you go.
Okay.
I need
And what I'll do is I'll drop that into. 1 second. Think. I don't know if I can just drag and drop it onto you.
mithril
'Cause I-
chainmail.
Did it show up in your inventory?
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at D&D Beyond, so I can add
Oh,
it.
okay. Oh, okay.
It's not
Sorry, I was
chain
just
mail, it's a
thinking-
chain shirt.
Chain
Yeah.
shirt. Sorry, thank you.
So it's now in your inventory in Fantasy Grounds, but it's not in, like, unless you're doing D&D Beyond, then it is.
Okay. I didn't. I have disadvantage on strength when not proficient with armor worn. I'm not proficient.
Okay, let's check on that.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
that's kind of
proficient with
important.
light armor, but I don't. It says this is medium armor. That's why.
Oh,
The
it still
proficiency is
counts as medium
armor.
armor.
Yeah, and I can only wear light armor, so I can't wear it.
Oh, okay. So you can't
People
wear
put it on
shit.
and then like thump to the floor and then go, I don't think it works.
No, the proficient, the in-game explanation for that is like just knowing how to wear, like how to put the buckles on in the right way so that you can actually move properly. Like you can still wear the shirt and get that protection, but then you're just like, oh, I can't, like, I don't have full range of motion of my arm because I did something wrong, you know?
My poor wings.
Yeah. Okay, well, it was worth a try.
Okay.
We just
Yeah.
have a very unusual party makeup. If I was a traditional fighter, I would totally take it, but
Yeah, you guys kind of do.
yeah.
I'm taking those tents out of your inventory, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You don't need them no more. Melvin, you're taking that wand?
Yeah.
Oh, you've already got it.
He's taking
I
the
just
wand
added
and
it
the potion
myself,
of
yeah.
climbing.
If you can move
Just
it to
gonna
my
get rid of it.
inventory, it's probably better.
Oh, shit. I think I deleted it. 1 second. Does it show the
No, that's
proper
okay.
description? Okay, yeah, it does. Good.
I
Who grabbed that? Or did somebody grab it already?
I
We
think Melvin's
suggested
taking
Melvin
it.
take it. Do you want
Did
it?
somebody grab it already?
I
We
think Melvin's
suggested
taking
Melvin
it.
take it. Do you want it?
I'll just drag and drop it onto your character sheet if no one's added it specifically. There we go. Mace of Disruption, who's taking that?
Who can use it with any I guess I can carry it and then use it in the very specific circumstances where it's actually better than me punching things. Because I think I have proficiency in martial weapons. Let me double
Well, the
check.
ironic part is the actual weapon sheds 20 feet bright and then an additional 20 feet. So you've got the gem and this other thing. You're glowing all over the place.
I mean, I don't think there's a problem with that. I'll just be the shining warrior in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just double checking if I have simple weapon. I can use simple weapons and short swords. So what does a mace fit as? It's I think a martial weapon. A simple melee weapon. Okay, I can use it if I really need to. That also means Tuki can use it if she wants to, but it's not a finesse weapon, so you can't backstab with it.
I would knock him out though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck him up real good.
nothing wrong with a sneaky bash. If you
Yeah.
want it, take it. Then you can but then keep in mind he apparently it glows.
Oh, I don't want it. Keep it in the bag.
I don't see. I just looked up the entry on D&D Beyond. Oh, I'm just looking at mace. What it's a mace of disruption.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. It's a classic magic item. This is from this is one of the ones that was on the original edition of D&D. Mace of Disruption that's always been there.
Yeah. It's
While you hold it, Oh, it says while you hold this weapon, it sheds bright light, 20-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 20. So that's the same as a torch.
Yep.
But it does say while you hold it. So if you have it put away, I don't think it glows. It only glows while you're carrying it. Do you still not want it, Tuki?
No.
Okay. Then I'll take it. I'll just tie it to my belt, and I'll use it when we encounter fiends or undead only.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll move that over for you. I think I have to do it anyway, right?
I mean, I can re-add the entry myself if I need to, but if you have a way to do it, then go ahead.
Yeah. I think it just makes sense. So I thought I moved it over. Well, shit. Where'd it go? Where did not? Oh, yeah, it did move. I said, get over there. There you go. Should have it inside your Fantasy Grounds inventory specifically.
Looking. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay.
No, and I'm going to add that spell book to your inventory. I'm not sure we actually talked about what spells were in there or not. But now you can take a look if you want. I would say with as many rests as you've been through, that whatever you want out of there, you can grab. I don't think that'd be a problem. Oops. There's the dust of dryness, by the way. Well, if anybody wants that. And then here's your +1 arrows. I'm not sure if that went to anybody.
I think Tuki should take the arrows.
I will take the
She's
arrows.
the only one with the bow.
Okay, perfect. I will slap those into your inventory.
Thank
So
you.
you already have the Dildarian arrows. So what I'll do is I'll just change that.
Dilly pickle ones, yeah.
That's right. So what I'll do is I'll just pop that up to 9. You've got 9 +1 arrows in your inventory.
9 pickle arrows. Cool, got it.
Yeah, bitte. There's anything special about those in there.
Maybe they're exploding arrows.
Actually, I'm going to add these in here. And I'll just delete the other one. Because it actually has like a description. Nine. I think. Yeah, that makes more sense. There. In the description for the +1 arrows, splendid arrow.
Is that
That's
something I have to yell when I shoot them? Splendid!
Sure, if you want.
Please do.
Splendid.
That's Tuki's new word. Splendid!
I added a description for your handful of sawdust.
One moment, please.
Pocket
Where's
sand.
It's my pocket sand. Where did my character sheet go? There you are. Inventory. Handful of sawdust. I don't see anything. Hold on.
How do you view a description of something?
Off.
Should just. Yeah, there you go. You found it.
There's the little blue dragon on the right.
Okay.
Did somebody say they took the drive dust up dryness?
No, but I probably shouldn't, or I'll get it mixed up with the sawdust. Or wait, no, I should, so I do get it mixed up with the sawdust. That will be hilarious.
My gosh.
It would. It's far more effective than that. All right, I'll give that to 2P unless
you just
anybody
upgrade.
disagrees.
Yeah.
There you go. Handful of sawdust with the dust of dryness.
Sawdust of dryness.
There's 5 healing potions inside the general inventory. Do you guys want to divvy those up now, or? And you also have healing salve, which if you, I was gonna say if I feel like I read this last time. I was like, this is really fucking good. You guys should be using this all the time. When used during a short rest, it doubles the amount of hit points recovered from expending hit dice.
Hurricane should take that.
Yeah, it's a question of like.
Okay.
The thing is you guys have so many pieces of like so many articles in your inventory. Like, how often do you check that? Like, if you unless you make a sticky note, like, would you remember that?
I mean, yeah. We also need to remember that winter has that Song of Rest too. That also bonuses our hit dice.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I was actually just looking through that a little bit earlier, and there's something else that I have too that is, hang on, it's not in this spot. Jack of something.
Jack of all trades?
It might be.
Yeah, that just means you specialize, probably, I think, babe. Like, if you look at your skills, you might have expertise in like 1 or 2 items.
Yes, Jack of all trades. So it did say something when I was reading about it that you get to take your proficiency and add half of it, something. So that's probably why my circles all look funky. Yeah.
This is for when that's for when you're asked to do a skill check that you're not proficient in. Then you still get bonuses to it. Like the rest of us, we just roll a straight skill check. But
that's kind of important.
You get to take half of your proficiency bonus and add to any ability check that you make. If you're not already proficient in something, you always get plus
something.
What's your proficiency bonus right now? Mine is plus 3, so yours is probably also 3. So that means half of that rounded down is 1. So every skill check that you have, it's the dice roll plus your ability modifier plus 1 for everything. Okay. Unless you're proficient. If you are proficient, then you get plus 3 instead. And then so that's way better than the rest of us. The rest of us, all of ours is just dice roll plus ability modifier or dice roll plus proficiency. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like I say, I'm not great with remembering to like look through. I'm really good at being like, hey, I know how to do this one thing, and I'll just keep doing that a bunch. So I'm trying to get better at going through my actual sheet to see.
You almost need to have like a small cue card or something like that with the kind of like the clutch stuff that comes in handy as a reminder, like.
And I think too, like, because I'm taking a different, like, I've never played a bard before. That's why I keep forgetting bardic inspiration.
Well,
because I'm like, oh yeah.
Part of the learning process.
If you look at the new 2024 book, they specifically say, hey, thief and fighter, these are easy classes. Bard's actually considered advanced.
Oh,
because there's so many
look at
moving
me
plates.
now.
And it's like druid and I think, what's the other one that's kind of like. Yeah, wizard would be something, but I think druid was like hands down. Sorry, bard hands down was the most complex because it had so many spinning plates.
Oh. Well, I'm learning.
Yeah, it's right here. So right there. Bard high. There's average. It's like even is average. But
interesting.
Then you say, like, bard, druid, and let's say warlock.
Sorcerer, warlock. Yeah. It's a very I'm interested to look through that book more. The new rules and stuff. Yeah.
The way they've compiled it is it's much better. In my opinion, anyway.
Okay, thank you.
All right, folks. Waiting everybody's to tell me what you want to do.
Oh, yes. I think.
Do you want to just save this dungeon for next time?
Yeah, well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
we're
we're kind
pretty
of getting
close
to
to
the end
stopping
point
point.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably a good place to put a pin in it because otherwise, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything.
Spoilers. But
But I mean, potentially, I mean, you're at the beginning of the dungeon stuff. So
Yeah, this
you
seems
guys
fine.
know, you have seen so far, we can safely say for part of the narrative that you kind of like, you found the entrance, you're waiting around, you can see that there's traffic, not a ton of traffic, but there's definitely you can see that these bandits that you've encountered before, that they're coming and going. With God knows what with them. In some cases, they bring prisoners. In other cases, they bring like boxes of stuff with them. But this is definitely the right place. But you kind of knew that from the map anyway. But it's a question of like, now what do you want to do to proceed? Do you want to blend in and like tag along with these guys, like,
Yeah.
or do you want to, like wait till the coast is clear and then go inside, or have somebody stealth in and scout? It's up to you.
We're gonna Assassin's Creed this place.
Yeah, exactly. Just tailgate. It's like, I'm gonna badge in with this other person. No, don't do it. Did you guys get rid of all the stuff inside the inventory that you want to grab for yourselves? I feel like, well, nobody took the vial of peppermint oil. I guess you guys aren't done yet.
Well, sadly.
Yoink.
Can I
behind
have
that
that?
You can
bottle of
definitely have that, Tiki.
perfume.
I mean, I'm saying that as the DM. I don't care.
I wonder too if maybe we should think about doing something like having some sort of a like a safe or like a safety deposit box or something where we can keep some of the things that we like in town.
A buried
In
treasure chest
Tomer's
that we dig up.
exactly in Tomer's Crossing, where like when things we don't want to take out on the road with us, or and sometimes that's tricky, but like, whatever. Like we have a mirror.
I mean,
Do
I'm
we
I'm
need the
basically going to be
mirror?
establishing a permanent settlement there. Like, regardless of what you guys do after this adventure, Hurricane is
Mhm.
effectively retiring as an adventurer and becoming a town master. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's
It's the
that's what I
way.
signed up for.
That's
Unless
fair.
something terrible happens to Tomar's Crossing, I guess. But so um, we can work on that next time we go back. We can figure out how to where to establish a permanent residence for Hurricane, and then obviously you guys can stay in my place while we're
Yeah.
while we're doing all this. So
Cool. Thanks for letting us hang out with you, Hurricane. That's super generous of you. No, I love it. I'm very excited to see what we can do with the inside of that building. But yeah, I think that's everything. I think I just took the long sword, I think, the +1, but I don't think there's really anything else.
Did you not take anything else?
No. No, I mean, I think I
Sorry.
might also have the tiara. Yes, I do.
Did you grab the tiara?
I didn't grab it, but
We'll put it in your inventory then.
thank you. Um,
Unless you guys
Actually,
want
I
to fight
see the
over Tierra.
unicorn-shaped earring is also still in the party sheet. That one might need to go to Tukey.
Yeah, I think I might need that. I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
All right.
In
Gotta
your
wear it, is what you're gonna
ear,
do.
of course. Your little bird ear.
Yeah, that. Uh-huh.
Put it there. Safekeeping. I think birds
Just
just
string it
have
to
like,
my beak.
I was gonna say, I think they just have little holes for ears. So you're just gonna have to like put it in there. That'll be fine.
I'll hang it
Oh.
on like my shirt.
Did anybody notice the
Oh.
last thing I just put in inventory?
The wedding ring?
Nope.
No.
Scroll down.
That's all I've got. Maybe I could close it and
I
open
don't,
it
I don't
again.
see wedding ring at the bottom. I think it sorts them by alphabetically, so we can't see something.
Oh, yeah.
What gets added recently? What did you just add?
Antitoxin?
Oh, sorry. I've just 1 second.
Is that
I
it?
thought what's that?
Ash.
Antitoxin?
Should be below that. Should be a
Everything's
tankard.
below that.
Let's see
Battered
if we can
gold.
figure
No,
out
sorry. It
what
should be in the
it-
chat, not the actual party
Oh, in
Oh,
the
in the
chat.
chat.
Oh god, I'm so far up in the chat.
Can you see the chat?
Tankard?
Or
Yeah.
Is it the
Tankard.
tankard?
The
read the
map.
A
description.
dwarf pint
Carved with a
tankard
map.
carved with a map of Rappanutic.
A map, a map, a map, a map.
I get that reference. Oh dear, that's our in-person game. That's what that's called. Rappanathic.
Oh, I do see that in the other chat.
Discord world. Tuki, I think what we should do is we should turn that unicorn earring into like a little like, I'm not really sure what it's called, but I'm gonna call it a charm. And then you can put it through that little hole in the Crocs that you wear for your sneaking around. Those little for your little bird feet.
I'm sorry, no, I was gasping at Hurricane's
no.
new image.
Oh no.
What's Hurricane's image? Where is it?
It's beautiful. In chat and
see it.
Discord.
Oh
see it.
Lord. What? Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they showed the complexity for like wizard just being average, but sorcerer and warlock is high. Warlock, I get. I guess I've never played a sorcerer. I can't say about that.
I can see sorcerer being slightly higher. See, I think of wizards as more complex because of the number of choices they have to make during a level up.
Yeah,
but
sure.
the number of choices they have to make during gameplay is relatively low. Sorcerers have a lot more choices to make during a combat with all their sorcery points and meta magic feats and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
that
that's
makes
fair.
sense. They're,
That's fair.
I'm surprised to see that a warlock is high. I think it's a little.
I know, like
I mean,
Eldritch Blast.
it probably
Blast, yeah.
helps that you have two other people that are also playing warlocks that you can just consult with every time. If you were doing that by yourself.
Yeah, but also like Dave said, like I feel like all we do is Eldritch Blast all the time. Like, do we have spells? Yes. Do we use them? Do we have spell slots? No. So it's really
different. I think it would be different in a different, with all due respect, within a different setting. Like if you were in a different, like if it was some sort of political intrigue and stuff, where you're doing more short rests and stuff.
That's
but
true.
If you like, we always went for the
long rests.
Yeah, think about like that's the thing. It's like having a monk. If instead of a fighter, if instead of Ferrero as a fighter, we had a monk as our main tank, then that would be a really formidable party that could just take short rests and just blast stuff for ages. You know,
right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Interesting. Food for thought, though, because it's just very like I don't know. I guess there's many sides to every character, so it could just be a different way of playing, I guess, because we're also kind of combat heavy in that.
Just looking at your Photoshop of your character, Isaac, like how his forehead's completely like swooped back.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
like, oh my god.
I mean, it's the best one I had out of the first attempt I made, but it's
sure.
I was using AI. I was using AI to do it, and it also squished the image. Normally, it's taller than that, and so he's like vertically compressed a little bit, and then the way the AI works is you sort of color in a portion of the image for like what you want to have replace. So I just colored in his whole top part of his head and just said tiara, and I didn't give it any other prompt. And so it did deform the head a little bit. So,
Am I
but
wrong?
it's still
Does it say
pretty
actually a
awesome.
word? Does the tiara actually say something in that, or am I crazy?
It does look like it's trying to be letters, but
Yeah.
letters look like that when you make them with AI. Like if I said
Yeah.
if I it, here I'll do one. I'm just gonna
I got
tell
my
it to
Lord
make
of the
me a.
Rings. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Remember
show
that?
them that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was good. This is when he was showing me how to work that, and we were playing around with some stuff, and I was like, "Why is it adding words?" And then I was like, "Well, I told it to say Lord of the Rings," and we were like, "Oh no."
We
Like,
had to sit through a presentation. Somebody had some TED Talk person on at work. It was terrible. And their presentation, you could tell that they made it using AI because, like, there was a picture of a calendar. Oh, no.
That's awful.
It's the Mariah. Oh, my God.
It's a Durgan.
Mm. And
It's no worse than some of the fantasy names they've come up in this module.
Some of them are
Durgan.
oh god. Yeah, that one. Thank you. I was gonna say you have to share your comic book one.
Oh, no.
I did a couple
tail.
I
You were
made a
making
couple that
miniatures and action
yeah.
figures. They were so cool.
These
Wow.
the action figure. Where's the best? There was a really good action figure one here.
Yeah.
This guy looks like straight out of the Mattel product line. Come on, copy, paste.
Oh yeah, he belongs with He-Man.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
They're so cute.
That's a little eerie though. That
yeah.
you can actually see the leg hair.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it doesn't make it consistently look like the same kind of material. Like his whole torso looks like it's a plastic toy,
Yeah.
but then
Right.
like his legs look like they might be from a real person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good marshmallow person.
Oh,
You didn't share me
yes.
that.
Hmm.
That looks like it's actually made out of marshmallows.
Yeah.
But it's not like when I try to ask it to do like colors or any other thing, it just goes back and like
Yeah. So that you might be ready for lesson number 2 when you want to do that.
Laura's.
Not today because I'm sick, but
No,
we can do it
no.
we can do another
Okay.
time to work on this. But the way to refine an image, once you have something, like if you had that and then you wanted to add color to it, there's ways to do that and retain the main gist of the image and just make minor adjustments to it. So we can talk about that when you're ready. But
But
yeah,
yes, please get better.
you've definitely learned everything I taught you the first time, and there's more to learn. So.
Yeah, some of these marshmallow people, like this is when I asked for colors, and I was
Oh
like,
my.
"Oh God, please no!"
Oh, it's so cute. Oh my God. I like that they're like almost acorn people.
Right?
Yeah.
They're very
Yeah.
sweet. There's a whole world of them out there somewhere. Also, this
They
one has like a
exist
little
now.
cape.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
You remember when I tried to make Wall Baby?
Oh,
Well, baby. Oh,
the yarn child.
yarn
Seems about right.
legs.
I mean,
Jeez. So handsome. His hair is very nice. His hair is very interesting from a crochet knit point of view.
This is another one from the same set though, so it didn't really know what it was doing.
Uncanny Valley.
You know what that
Yeah.
reminds me of? That oh God, what is it, like Walter and Gromit or
Wallace and
Wallace and
Gromit.
Gromit.
something?
Yeah.
See, I knew
Yeah.
somebody would know.
The
Yeah.
moon is made of
Cheese,
cheese.
Gromit
Like
cheese.
Yeah.
not so much the face, but like the body and the arms. That's kind of
Yeah.
that makes me think of. That's really funny. Oh dear.
Oh no. The cotton candy witch.
Cotton
Yeah.
candy, yeah.
I was like, maybe if I add more candy aspects, and then I was like, no, go back, go back.
Too many candy aspects. I love it. I love that she has like flyaway hair too. Like she has like frizz on her hair. That's cute.
Their hair is similar.
Yeah. Oh, that's similar to wall babies.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Dave, that's the same reaction you posted to the other AI channel.
Yeah.
It's a good default for me. I'm like, oh god, what the hell is that?
What is this?
It's funny that the AI art dump, the last image on there is just a unicorn taking a dump. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That ain't right.
there you go. You remade Ferrero.
Handsome Ferrero. My goodness.
So shiny.
Look at that hair.
Well, no wonder that dragon lady got pregnant.
Shiny. Oh, David. Yes. Oh dear. These are great though. You guys are getting really good at these.
I do enjoy it. It's very fun. And there's definitely
You
times where I'm at
you
work
could do it too.
and I'm just like writing and get home and I'm just like for like hours. And then Kevin comes home from work and I'm like, hi, I've just been doing this all day.
Yeah. It is definitely a time sink when you start doing it. And I was telling her when we were doing our lessons, like, there's definitely better ways to get exactly what you want the first time, but I tend to subscribe to the brute force methodology of just like, once I get close enough, then I'm like, I'm gonna make 30 of these and one of them will be better than the other, you know? Like,
One of them will be the one I am looking for.
yeah, exactly.
When are we starting in honor mode for Baldur's Gate 3?
Wait, we can all play together because I'd like that.
I think there's probably too many people. What's the maximum for the party? It's just 4, isn't it? I guess Laura doesn't care though.
Sorry. She does not.
That's
She
fine.
doesn't. There you go. That's easy. That makes it easy.
I mean, I would, but I don't think it's worth me paying full price for anything, really. You know me. I played Dead by Daylight for like 7 years straight, and then now I'm like, I don't even care. And then sometimes I'll be like, I played it once, that was enough. So, and I'm also a story skipper, so you probably don't want me on playing games with anybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because that's a lot of it. It's kind of like, nope, Laura, no. Oh, fuck.
No, I'm disinterested. Already skipped it. It's bad. I acknowledge it, and I felt really bad because we were playing. What was it, Gears 5? Which like, I think it was Gears 5,
Probably.
and Dave,
Yep.
like, I'm so like, listen, we often will play like on Xbox, and so I was like hammering that B button, and Dave was like, Laura, and I was like, I'm sorry, I forgot that I'm playing with you, and you care, and you're invested, and that is my bad entirely. But I was just like, now, 8 seconds of story, too much. I hate it. I acknowledge though that's not the best way. And then Davis forever, like, I'll be like, I don't know what to do with this part, babe, come help me. And I'll be like, well, what did they tell you to do? And I'll be like, I don't know, I have you for that.
Yeah. Your story. It's like,
or Dave will be like, why aren't you sneaking? And I'll be like, why would I? When I can just barge into this room.
Guns ablazing.
I am running everywhere that I go.
And I cast fireball in this room and that room.
Immediately, yes. Like, I'm so bad.
The BG3 mods are so funny.
Yeah.
What did you bring?
I said that's Laura.
I don't even know who you are.
Honestly, basically, yes. That's ideal in my opinion. Just another, and then, what was I playing? Oh my god, it was Call of Duty. What was the Call of Duty I was playing the other day? And I literally, like, I was like, well, this looks like a good place to stop and just, like, quit out of it. And then, like, a couple days later, I was like, oh, I should go back in and keep playing. Like, I wasn't done. And I booted it up, and it was literally the end scene. Was where I quit. I beat like the big boss, and I was like, "Oh well, I'm sure there's more game." And like, no, there wasn't. And that literally, I was like, I didn't even know who he was. I was just like, whatever. Is
That's
this
so
the?
funny.
Oh my god, it's the worst.
I mean, sometimes you got to do that though, because like I've beaten like a Final Fantasy game, and then it's like the ending cutscenes are
Mm.
like an hour and a half long, and I'm just like, I just
Jesus.
want to cook
Yeah.
dinner. Day,
Yeah.
like,
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
It's like playing Metal
Yeah.
Gear Solid 4, where it's like all cutscene.
Like all movie. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I will add that to my
Kojima,
do not
I don't know why
playlist.
Kojima doesn't just make movies. Like what?
He should. That's
Like
why
I
how I
know.
feel about other cinematics, like even like World of Warcraft cinematics. When they decided to make
like
the Warcraft movie, I was so
yeah.
excited, and then I saw it was all live action and stuff, and I'm like, I mean, I
Why?
guess,
Yeah.
but like, why aren't you making an
Yeah.
animated film? You're like
But
that is
then
where you
like
excel at. And
yeah.
Oh,
Like Death Stranding should have been a movie. Like it would
Oh
have
yeah,
yes,
been
yeah.
a movie.
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, you know what though? Do you guys remember Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within? Remember
Yeah,
if
that
they had
was a
that
great movie.
fiasco?
That
But
was
the problem
that whole
is
movie was
it
basically
didn't
a cutscene.
perform. It didn't perform well, right? So like that's what bankrupted Square Enix, right?
Sony. Yeah,
That's why they
Square.
got bought out.
They were Square, and then they became Square Enix, right? Like,
Right. Yeah. Which is
mm.
it's super shitty. Like I feel if they just made that with the intention of like releasing it to like Japan, I mean, I feel like maybe it's being racist, but it's like I feel like that they would get that because that's the pacing for what what I see in like like anime and like even like
yeah,
Japanese movies and TV shows and stuff. It's not that Western style where it's like everything's tied up in a bow, everybody's happy at the end, with the exception of like horror
yeah,
movies and stuff. But like Western audiences don't get that because they haven't been like they haven't been trained to get that kind of storytelling. So they're like, what the hell
yeah.
is this shit? They're just there's no frustrating.
No, I really liked that movie because yeah, like I saw it in theaters, and I was like,
Oh
every
yeah, it was great.
3 minute segment of that movie felt like the entire time I was watching that movie, I had the feeling of this is going to end any minute, and I'm going to have control of these characters, and we're going to keep playing the game.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you
There's the
know,
unlock.
Oh
and
my
it's like, and that was
god.
great. I love that feeling. Like it's like when I'm watching that movie, I feel like I need to be holding a controller. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. And like even for the time, I mean, just the technology that was behind that was just
yeah,
fantastic. Like,
yeah.
and I think
That same
they've only since
studio.
improved. I mean,
Yeah, that same studio contributed to the Animatrix collection. The
oh, I believe it.
um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the it was like 13 animated shorts in the world of the Matrix, and that
Yes.
animation studio that did Spirits Within, they did one of the shorts, and it was like so photorealistically rendered, like it looks like a modern video game today, but it was done in the like 90s, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you guys looking forward to oh shit, it's the same guys that did Love, Death and Robots, but they're doing video game tropes for like Prime.
I saw a note about that. I forgot about it.
One second, let me bring it up. What is the Prime? Because it's got like Warhammer and
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Overwatch and stuff.
Yeah,
Dude,
I forgot about that. I think that's out already,
it's
isn't it?
November? No, it's not out yet.
Oh,
It's like I don't believe it is. If it is, I'm shocked because I would definitely be hearing more about it. Warhammer. Okay. Hmm. Shit, what's it called? Secret level. If you haven't seen this, you like really you should. Like even the first intro when they one second, let me pop this in chat. Because it looks so good. Like I want to see it just for the Warhammer 40K thing, but I think there's like a couple of other ones in there. I think they've got oh, the ironic part is do you guys remember reading about Concord, the way it was a massive flop? There's actually an episode dedicated to Concord in this series.
Oh yeah, because they started working on it long before stuff was going to be released.
Yeah. But there's like I think there's God of War Ragnarok. I think that has like an episode. Warhammer 40K has an episode. D&D has an episode.
That's cool.
I think it's like Sifu's another one. There's just a like the lineup is really interesting for what they've done.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping what it is a precursor to like, hey, we'd like to do some animation stuff, so we'll do this as opposed to investing in a full season of say just Warhammer, which is essentially what they're trying to do anyway, right? Like, or D&D or whatever. And I'm hoping what they do is they see the takeaway from this is like, oh, it did fucking fantastic. Let's invest in some of the ones that were really like rewatched a bunch, like Warhammer 40K or D&D or whatever.
I know. The Love, Death, and Robots was amazing. I rewatched that all the time.
Yeah,
it's so good.
I hope they keep on making it. I mean, if it means that this is just a pause, because Prime, like, it's several studios is a thing, right? So like, I don't know if they like, oh, we're taking a break from you guys because we're doing something for Prime, but we'll come back again because I love the genre.
I like the. Well, I think that's kind of a trend. Lots of things like Disney has one also called Star Wars Vision. So it's all in the Star Wars world, but it's done by a bunch of different studios, and they're all great stories in their own way.
Yep.
And it's just cool to have that collection. The fact that it exists, because they're just like, let's just do a montage of everybody's perspective, and nobody's committing to making a whole 2-hour movie or even a 1-hour episode of something. They're making it however long it needs to be to tell the story they want to tell. You know,
I'm surprised that honestly Disney didn't do the same thing for their Marvel universe. I mean, they did What If, but like I think What If.
No, What If isn't that though, because What If is all one thing. Yeah,
right. But I mean, they should have done something
so much more structured.
Other characters and stuff, right?
They can still do that. I mean, it just. I feel like the guy in charge of Marvel, Kevin Feige. Yeah, he's like really holding everything tight to make sure it comes out the way he wants it to, which is that's one way of doing things, and that doesn't mean they can't do that in the future, because I feel like comics is the perfect medium to explore different art styles and storytelling techniques, and like this kind of collaboration with independent studios. But that's the thing, it's like Marvel has never done that. They've never released that kind of control, If they were going to do that, they would basically go to independent studios and they'd be like, you can tell this story. This is this, we're assigning you this story. You can tell that one now, rather than just say, play in the world.
That's what I thought was interesting about like WandaVision, for example, is they're taking the characters from like your superhero trope, but you're turning it on its head. You know what I mean? Like, and they could be doing so much more with some of the characters, like they should be really doing a little bit more research. Like, and I think that's the problem with like Phase 4, Phase 5 is Kevin Feige. I think he took his hands off the rein for a bit, trusting that these are the projects should handle their shit, and they didn't do well at all. For whatever reason, like I love the fact that they went in different, like She-Hulk being the fact that it's kind of like a comedy thing. Like, that was a good idea. It didn't perform well, but like Moon Knight, what a cool concept. Like Werewolf by Night, again, independent one shot.
Forgot about that one.
What a cool idea. Like, keep doing this shit. Like, take the same characters. They don't have to be in a superhero setting, but from the same universe. Yes. Like, give me more of that. Give me like, I know it's DC, but like Rorschach from like the Watchmen. Like a miniseries, animated miniseries with that character. And I know it's DC, not Marvel, but like that would be interesting rather than just always men in tights flying around and shit. Like, anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of good media that's done. I really like the idea of telling a story in a world where superheroes exist, but where the main character is not one of the heroes. To just sort of be like, there was But then also, if you just sort of play it out to its logical conclusions, in a world where superheroes exist, it is plausible that there's lots of other people with extraordinary powers that aren't appropriate for heroing or villainy. They're just people who
Right.
can do weird stuff,
Yep.
And so there's a podcast slash audiobook called Playing for Keeps that was written many years ago, but I really like that. I think about that all the time, that it's about that, where the main character is just a person who owns a bar, and they're in a world where there's heroes and villains and fighting all the time and all kinds of weird stuff, and it's very common for people to have like extraordinary talents, but then they're just like they're not useful to do like actual superheroing. But then they like uncover some conspiracy that the heroes and the villains are working together to perpetuate the system and all that. And so then these
Right.
people who have really niche powers, but they're more powerful than a regular human, are like trying to uncover this and fight real heroes and stuff. Like one of the characters, his power is he can make an elevator go wherever he can control elevators, right? But it's like the
Yeah.
elevator is still on the track. Like normally, like a normal elevator, anybody could push a button and make it go. So his power is like useless in that scenario. But then in the course of the story, they're like sneaking into a secure facility and they get into an elevator that needs a key card. And he's like, "No, I got this." And it's like that's
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I find that they kind of like when it comes to conglomerates and other companies controlling like media, like IPs like that, they kind of drop the ball, and they really could be going outside that,
yeah.
that element. Like there's a bunch of different comic books. I think Mark Miller has done a bunch of them. The same guy that did, what was the movie called? Oh shit!
Mark Miller used to work on Batman. He did the Long Halloween, didn't he?
It's probably
Oh, that's
the
Frank.
same writer too, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit. What was it was like in 2008, the guy that could bend bullets and stuff.
Wanted?
2008. Yes, Wanted. So the comic book that Wanted was actually made based on was basically the concept from, I think it was Mark Miller or somebody else of a similar kind of like ilk, where they're like, if you think about The Boys, same idea, but before The Boys. So he wanted to take a bunch of main characters and stuff like Batman, Superman. Like if they all existed, they would be a bunch of the degenerates and stuff, essentially. And that's what Wanted kind of started to be like when he first wrote it, and he brought it to DC, and they're like, we're not doing these with our main guys. So they ended up doing it's like, well, you can do it in your own universe, but that's in the. So if you look at it, same thing with The Boys again. There's these analogs of like this is the Batman analog, this is the Superman analog. You could see that like Homelander clearly, like if there's going to be an analog to Superman, it would be that a little
right
like say less powerful, not quite as godly as like Superman is, but like what kind of shit would they be into and stuff.
But I mean, compared to a regular human, the difference is insignificant. So
right, exactly.
But
I think that they got the rights to Wanted initially, and they basically got rid of all the superhero portion of it, and they just because the idea was, this guy who's a normal everyday jerk off, but finds out his dad's actually like this super powerful guy for I think he was the equivalent of like Batman or Iron Man or something like that, but the kid didn't know about it, and his dad dies. And again, the same premise behind Wanted, but they changed it to be like, oh, we'll make it with just guns and stuff, and it's the Brotherhood of Assassins and stuff. I mean, the movie was still really cool, but if you take up the comic book, oh, it's night and day. It's like reading The Boys, like as far as like brutality and just like, oh my god.
The Boys is another example of the main characters are not people with powers, unless you're watching the current season, and then it's all terrible. So, one of the physical games that I've been playing a lot lately is called Sentinels of the Multiverse. I think I've mentioned it a few times. These guys have created a card game that creates the whole. It's a superhero cooperative battle game where each player controls one hero that has their own deck each deck is very different from each other. And then the villain that you play against plays itself. It's just a deck where you flip the top card every turn and it tells you what happens. And then you have to like work together to defeat them. And they've created this whole fictional history of comic book publishing called Sentinel Comics, like as if there was a third player in the game, that none of these comics actually exist. And they have like all the stories for 80 years of potential comics that have been told, and they're just using that as a background to support the game. And they're just like, yeah, so all the cards have like quotes from the characters, and it said like first appearance in issue 151 of Dark Watch and all that. It's like, it's just like so much. It's like really cool, like metafiction, to be like, let's imagine a world where the comics that we wanted to have existed, and then they made a game to play in that world.
Interesting. Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's computer based, obviously, right?
There's a physical board game here. I'll link some stuff.
Oh, okay.
There is a video game. There is a video game version of it, but it's just the video game is just a way to play the card game digitally.
So like Magic the Gathering arena type thing, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, gotcha.
So let's see. I have to Google it. All right, so this is their actual website. Let's see, where am I posting this in? Demonplague. Okay, here. So that's the box game. That's definitive edition. They just started like basically doing a remaster, going back to the beginning and rebuilding all the character decks to be more balanced, and using everything they've learned in the last 10 years of game design to make like the best possible version of this game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you're going back and made a second edition, and they must have done decently well. Like, I'm curious how well it sold.
Yeah, you can look it up on Board Game Geek.
Yep.
And let's see. Spelling it wrong.
Looks like it's rated very well.
Yeah, it was originally published in 2011, and they were able to, and they made a bunch of expansions for